Look at Amy go. Look at her go. 28, 29, 84, 85 right now. Look at this thing go. Doing kind of this is honestly picture perfect, exactly what I wanted to see out of AMC today. Remember earlier in the live stream, I hope everybody's excited. This is great. This is kind of a nice start to the run up that we were kind of I mean, we're going to need to see a lot more out of Amy to really get it going, but this is a very, 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 very solid start. So earlier this morning, we were looking at that 50 MA. Usually with what we see on the SPY, with pretty much any other stock that we watch, we'll see the 50 start to trend to the upside. And right as we're talking about it here, we're about to hit 30. Let's go. So we see the stock come up a little bit, come down, test the 50, come back up, test the 50, come back up. It just made a new day high just at 30 here, people. Let's go. Here we go, people. I'm trying to bring the bounce. I'm trying to bring the basketballs. I mean, the SPY is just kind of doing its own thing. GME is having a fun time over here as well, up 3.23. Amy's up 7%. Let's check Stonko Tracker really quickly to see how many more options went in the money. We have 466,000 out of the money, 117,000 in the money. Hey, hedgies. Hey, hedgies, and all those people that are naysayers against AMC. Haha, go screw yourself. Haha. Look what we got here. We're getting close to a decent time here, people. Here we go. Mini gamma squeeze. No, we're just setting up for the this week. No, nothing really. I mean, let me look. No, this week there's nothing. There's 26,000 contracts in the money for this week. If people are buying options, they're buying them at the January expiration date. Oh, here we go. If we break above 30, it's going to get jumpy. Remember, that one level that I personally really want to close above is 30.71, 30.72. If we close above there, really, really good. Let's see here, people. How are we doing? Stop running the hands together. Vince, I'm going to do what I want to do. I'm excited that Amy is going right here, and you're not going to be able to tell me what to do. I'm going to rub my hands together if I want to. We're rubbing it together, heating up Amy. That's what we're doing. Another 17,000 are almost in the money this week. Yeah, daily MACD, it's green. Yeah, it's been green for a little bit. Like, it's been green for a couple days. Let's see. Oh, here we go. 30.05 people. We're popping up here. Let's go. Can we get an Ortex on AMC and Rally? Okay, Rally is a weird one. What up, Vix? You're having a good hair day. Thank you. I appreciate it. Amy's popping now, 30.10 right now, looking solid. Ortex update on AMC. Utilization 77.49. I mean, we can look at Rally. It's just the numbers are just inaccurate the way that they're reporting them right now on the way that I'm seeing the flow. It's not 1,000% estimated short interest. And even when they said it was over 100%, it's not. Like, it was 600,000 shares and the float's 10 million. Like, it's just, I don't know what they're doing. But we have AMC 16.85% estimated. We got estimated actual share short, 86 million. Yeah, 2.35 days to cover. The volume's coming back a little bit. We got 23 million. Amy's getting going here, people. 30.15. Here we freaking go. Let's go. Let's go, people. Yeah, also, if you guys don't mind, for everybody filtering in right now, just dropping some likes on the stream. Let's get this stream out to some people, have some fun. Thank you guys for so much support on the channel recently. You guys are awesome. Let's see. How much would that 29 call be printing right now? I'm pissed. You're the options numbers guy. It would be worth at least $115, probably maybe 200 something. BBIG getting a little bit of a pop. Whoa, BBIG is moving up today too. 5.7%. GME at 159.36. Let's see if we can break 160. Amy, I mean, I want that 30.72 close. That's what I want. We're up almost 8% on the day right now, doing absolutely amazing. What's good? What's up, Glizzy with Mustard? How you doing? I mean, Ryan, I can tell you right now, I would say that contract would be worth, let's say, $300 on the weekly. Oh, just kidding. That was really stupid. 134. Oh, there's barely anything on that. Whoa, here we go. Okay, so what we just saw is a little bit of a bounce off of the 50. We're going to need to see it curl up a little bit more because by the end of the day, we're most likely going to retest it again. I would like to see it retest the upper end of this range that we always like to see at a higher level. That's what I typically like to see. If it's going to retest, I want it at a higher level. So we need the price to get a little bit more jumpy in order for the 50 to start bending up. The 50 right now is at 29.75. I want it above 30. Once it can be above 30, then we can come down and retest and then start shooting back up. I mean, again, we could just go on a moon mission, like in the after in it towards the end of the day today. Like this could be sweet. What did I have for lunch? Moe's. I had some Moe's. All right. GME looking good here. Spy's looking decent. Also, we got to go over some stuff surrounding the theaters. So it technically looks like a licensing deal. So AMC gets 10% of, I believe, the business that's going to be done at those theaters. So they own 10% of that business venture. But yes, they are opening up 50 theaters, but it's not solely AMC's theaters. But they don't have to like they're not like operating the theaters. So it's basically it's not free money, but they are going to be getting some revenue, and especially if those theaters are going to start picking up, that's going to be very, very good. All right, Amy's chilling out a little bit here at 30.06. Let's check where the RSI is at right now. 62.52. Honestly, not too bad. VIX came on early for the boom. No, I'm always on at what do you call it? 130. 50-day moving average. Yep. Let's see. All right, here we go. Why is AMC in both spots? That's why. This isn't BBI. Wait, hold on. What the heck? Yeah, I definitely had BBIG over here. I don't know if that happened. I don't know how that glitched out. Spy coming down a little bit here. Amy chilling out. Here we go. Did I get rid of my NVIDIA call? No. Held it till expiration like a real G. I mean, I'm still busted on it. Like, it's fine. I think I got some more plays lined up. I gotta make some moves. All right. Nvidia's doing terrible, which I mean, whatever. Trying to play a little bit of a breakout there. Didn't happen. Comes with the territory. Not a hedge fund. Welcome to the membership program over here. I really appreciate it, man. Shout out to all of the members of the channel. You guys are awesome. Thanks for all the support that you guys show every single day. You guys are always in here. Thank you guys so much. Let's see. I want Amy. Let's get some 31. That's what we really need. What's up, STV? What's up, people? What's with the low volume rip? Guys, volume is a result, not a cause. Volume is the result of more orders being basically placed. So let's say at the beginning of the day, the buyers and sellers are more willing to buy at higher or transact at higher prices. Well, then more people are going to see the price being higher and are then going to enter more orders. That's what jacks up the volume. It's not the volume comes first and then the price. No. Like the buying volume, yes, can come in and do this, but you don't need high volume for the stock to go. Volume is mainly a result. It's crazy how much my mood changes with AMC being green. Yeah, look at Docu. You shouldn't have dipped. Ryan. It has to go to 200. Ryan, I needed Docu at like 200. It's not my good job, dude. Thanks, Mike. I appreciate it, man. All right, so we might come down and test this 50 right now. It's at 29.79. Right now we're at 29.95. Let's see if we can hold that 30 again. I'm not really all that worried about these tests right here. I kind of like them. It really kind of sets us up to make these higher highs. So we saw a high right here, comes back down, slowly moves its way back to a high right here, comes back down, and then really starts to go back right as we came on the stream. So let's see what we got going on today. Going into close, I mean, it's looking like it's going to be good, people. It's looking like we're going to have some fun. Got the Docu 200 too. Mine's for February. Oh, mine was for January. So I was busted anyway. I was like, I'll just take the money back. It's crazy how much my mood changes with AMC being green. You gotta be, what do you call it? Yeah, chill out a little. Relax. I'm going to be hyped up over here just because like I'm running a show. But like, you don't have to get like overly excited every single time that Amy rips, like because then you're just going to get upset when it comes down. You got to be able to stay even keel. He's in a good mood all the time. Exactly. I'm always in a good mood. Like even when we're red, I'm always having fun. And then everybody, not to be an a-hole, but when some people come in here and they're like, oh, AMC down, it just kind of kills my mood. I'm like, what are we doing here? Because look, this is this thing that we say all the freaking time. It goes down. Cool, whatever. Like, I just don't care. You're going to drop the price? Oh, go for it. Because then we see days like this and we're right back up to almost 30. And we could see the same thing continuing to the upside. Like, we easily could just keep it going. Let's see. Rockets and basketballs. Here we go. 280 watching. Please, family, let's hump that like button if you're joining the stream. Amari, thanks, man. All right, people, here we go. All right, doesn't look like it's going to test the 50 right now. Right now, it's at 29.79. I want it above 30. This 50-day moving average, just so we can basically find a little bit of a touch point at a higher level. Let's see. What's up, everyone? I hope you're all having a great day, having an awesome day right now. Up a little, down a little. Who cares? Wake me up when my portfolio looks like a phone number. There we go. 1-8. Do the JG Wentworth one. 877 cash now. That's a big phone number. Add a 1 in front of it too for that extra little comma in there if you really want it. SVB becomes angry chipmunk when cranky people come in on red days. Yeah, I just rant. I'm like, oh, this is silly right now because there's no reason for us to be freaking out all that much. Let's see here. All righty. What's up, people? How are we doing? Welcome to everybody coming into the stream. We got a lot of fun left in the day. We got about an hour and 20 minutes until power hour with the action that we've seen today on AMC. And again, remember what we were talking about this morning. It takes one day. Is this the day that we really need to see like the bullish momentum come back? No. This right now, if we closed at this level, would not be the day in my mind that would trigger like a lot of buys to come back in. It needs to be like a 15% day, a 20% day, a 25% green day to really get us going. But it is going right now. Here we go. If we end up going up to like crazy numbers, like a really high percentage green day, that's going to be really, really, really strong. We're setting up to really put the pressure on everything with this whole gamma situation. Quack, quack. What's up, Matt Stuck Suspenders? How you doing, man? Where's my man? It won't pass 29 at? I don't know. We're a dollar past that one. 30.08 right now, up 7.64%. GME up 3.7, looking to cross 160. All right. I mean, we're still, let's put this on the 1 month. Where is it? Right here. Is it this one? No. This one right here. These, no. No. Where the hell is it? Is it this? I think it's this. No. Okay. So 3070 to 3075 are going to be important. That was 2 days where we flashed above it, but could not go above. So those were the two intraday highs. I believe 2 Fridays ago and then 2 Mondays ago were those types of intraday highs. We close above that. That could get really, really interesting, everybody. Hey, what's up, Pam? How you doing? It's my money and I want it now, says Matt's synthetic girlfriend. How you doing? Yeah, volume is very low for this move. I mean, we're at 24.82 million and we still got a long time left to go. The volume yesterday, what was it, like 30 something? But we are looking like we want to get jumpy here. Little bit of a breather here, and we could make a new day high. The day high right now is 30.19 and we're at 30.07. SPY's coming up a little bit. DocuSign doing its thing. How's BBIG looking over here? Let's see. All right. We're going to put it like this. So when the boom boom candle comes, it'll look huge. Ooh, here we go, everybody. Come on. 30.06 looking good still. Trying to just take a little bit of a breather before we can get going. Where's the 50 at? Yeah, so probably what we're going to see, honestly, is we're going to need to see the 50 just continue to come up. And once it gets to a decently high level and AMC comes down and bounces off of it, that's when we could see the really strong move up. We've seen it many, many times today and in the past with not AMC, just a lot of different stocks. That's just kind of how a lot of things move in the market these days. Hey, Vix, just woke up after a 13-hour sleep. Feel way better. I was super sick. White, good to see you feeling better, man. Volume was low on a lot of AMC's red days. Big volume will follow days like this. It easily could. Best YouTube AMC channel around. Thank you. I appreciate it. Great facts, data, smooth style, and lots of fun. To the moon. There we go. All right. All right, so might be coming down to test the 50 now. Here we go. This could be the one. This could be the one. It's at 29.83. Let's see if we touch it. If we touch it, that's going to be, if we touch it and come back, zip, right up. How's campus? You hitting up Moe's across the street? That's kind of where I am. I'm like right there. When do you think AMC would skyrocket? I mean, we've been talking about January for a while. Like I've been talking about it since July. So hopefully it pans out. If it doesn't, I mean, back to the drawing board, but we still are setting up for some sort of move. It doesn't have to be like a June-like move, but it will set up for some sort of move just due to the gamma pressure on it. STV's vibe is just barely below Trey's from the glory days. Hey, man. I like to get the excitement up in here, especially when we're having a good day. Especially when we're having a good day, you got to get the excitement up. All right, little bit of a bounce here. Hold on. All right, Amy. Hold on. I gotta hold on 1 second. Yeah, for everybody new filtering in right now, if you guys don't mind, just dropping some likes on the stream just helps out with the algo. Let's see. Hold on. Give me 2 seconds. All right, here we go, everybody. What's the max Payne? 26. Sorry. I don't know why I do that. It's 28, and I know it's 28. I'm just like, oh, number. It's just like it's 28. The max Payne is 28. AMC 105 by January 18, 2022. You heard it here first. Hey man, you know what? I'd be thrilled with that. Nice. I lived in Tallinn for a while. Used to hit up that plaza and go to Toast for breakfast. Toast is good. Blondie's in Willimantic is the best one. Hit the like to see Moaz soon, says Pam. Smash the like. Let's see. What I mean by glory days is before Trey had all the legal worries. What do you mean the legal worries? They changed it. They didn't change it. The option chain just made it lower because there's more people betting on calls, like more people with call spies coming up here. More people with bullish bets on AMC going into the end of the week with bearish bets, and the bullish bets are coming in a larger fashion than the bearish bets are. Hold on. All right, everybody. All right, so let's see. What is the 50 at now? 29.85, I think it is. That's not bad. It's coming up. Vidura 1, thank you so much for the super. I appreciate it, man. Popcorn, I like it. What does max Payne mean? It is the price where the most amount of options expire worthless, calls and puts. So it benefits option sellers and hurts options buyers. So options buyers in large are going to get hurt more if the stock finishes at max Payne, and the option sellers in aggregate will make the most amount of money. So let's see. I almost want it to just come down, just touch this 50 so we can just rip up and make that new high, because that's typically what we see. Let's see. I was wondering what max Payne is for tomorrow. 28. Inverse head and shoulder breakout. Yeah, it could be. Scott. Let me look. I mean, the 3-month, what did we see? We saw something happen. Now, I was looking at something that happened, and I was like, huh. Oh, yeah, we broke above the 200 MA. So watch this 50 start to curl up over the next couple of days. If we start to see some more bullish momentum, we're going to see a little bit of a golden cross. Very bullish on the 3-month technical. SPY is getting up here now. All right, so AMC is now at 29.90. I mean, this is right around the 50. It's hanging out above. I mean, this is a good sign right here. I want this to just go boom right up after we hit this. There's no way the price should move. Like, since we're actually down as because there's just there's just a lot of trading going on. I'm seeing a different price to you on AMC. Yeah, there's probably like a 20-second delay. What's max Payne for mid-January? It's 22, I believe. We can take a look and see what it is. Having a low max Payne doesn't mean that the stock has to finish at max Payne. So right now the max Payne is 22. It just means that there's a lot of bullish bets coming in right around that time, when you just think about how it works, okay, how would you get the most amount of options in total expiring worthless if there's a heavy concentration of calls? Well, then the max Payne price would just have to be slightly lower. Prague with boom booms. Yeah, I mean, BBIG's going nice too. All right, Amy, come on, do your thing here. GME bouncing off its 50 right now, 158.99, $1 before that 160 could break out there. Elon Rocket. I mean, I don't. Here's the thing. We've gone over this a lot of times in the past. Hood calls are printing. What have I done? Yeah, my hood puts are probably not printing. Oh, huge delay on your broker. Interesting. Yeah, I mean, I have hood puts just because screw them. That's kind of why I have them. Let's see here. All righty, people. Why so many call options for the low price? What do you mean? like in deep in the money calls, there's a couple of things. One, a lot of people could have been in those calls for a while. It could be institutions betting on those call options, which then they would have to roll out, which could create a new wave of hedging. There's a lot of different things that happened around options, and you never really know what the main reason is for a breakout. Hold on now. All right, so Amy just flashed below. It's 50, but is now, here we go. This could be it right here. We are now getting a bounce off of it. So if we get some buyers coming in over here and we can hang out right above this 50, we could start moving to the upside. Remember this one right here. Big red comes down, touches the 50, up. Big red drops down, touches the 50, starts to move up. So let's see if that is what's going to happen here. That's what we've seen in the past. And then a reversal of that trend would be a very significant drop below the 100, which would be around 29.70 right now, which is, I mean, I'm going to sneeze. Oh, wow. That was aggressive. Oh, my God. I'm struggling over here, people. I'm sneezing all over the place. I don't know what that was all about, but I'm allergic to these red candles, I think. Bless you. Thank you, Tim. I appreciate it, man. Let's see here. All righty. Come on. I'm allergic to these red candles. Thank you, guys. That was a little sneeze attack right there. But again, how many sneezes was that? Did anybody count? How many sneezes? I just tuned back in. Holy shit. Yeah. No. How many sneezes was it? It was 3, right? What does 3 sneezes mean? 3 sneezes means boom, boom candles. Mathematically speaking, how high should this inverse head and shoulders send us? It depends. If it plays out where it's going to really complete the end of the shoulder and then really starts to go, well, it's so the AMC is like, here it comes. 3 sneezes. Let's go. Come on. 3 sneezes means boom booms. So yeah, here we go. So okay. So we're bouncing off the 50 right now. We need more buyers to step in, a little bit more volume to make a new day high above 30.19. Neo's moving like Neo is moving a little bit here. Neo. Let's see. Oh my God, Neo. See, again, look at this. Look at this. All these stocks test the 50, come up. Test the 50, come on. Test, up. It just uses it as like the trend. Now, Neo could be doing the same thing right here. Amy, coming back down. SPY doing its thing. What's GME at right now? 159.06. Looking decent here, people. Touch 30? It did. 3 lucky sneezes for the squeeze? Yeah. We need the 3 sneeze test. That's what we need over here. The 3 sneeze test. All right. Let's see here. Check the hour chart textbook break of the inverted head and shoulders. It needs to break this. 32.22. That's what I want to see. 32.22. So that's going to be one. So after 30.70, that's what I'm looking at. 32.22. That's what we're going to be looking at. What's the max Payne? 28. If AMC hits 150, I would be able to retire at 30. There you go. How are all the meme stocks going up like this? Because they're all shorted by like the same institutions that need to like get in and out quickly. And they all have crazy gamma potential going into January. They like most of them do, like GME, AMC, they all do. I love Dunkin' Donuts half and half. That's awesome. Good. That's awesome. That is amazing. I really love that you love Dunkin' Donuts half and half. Like it's awesome. Green line. I'm just messing with you, buddy. I'm just messing with you. Hello, says Tim. What's up, Tim? How you doing? Oh, we got TMI's avocado in here. What is going on? 28. Hit that like, says Silver Bull. Yeah, if you guys don't mind, just dropping some likes on the stream. Just helps out with the algo. We're going to be on until market close. Then I got a real good video for you guys tonight. Oh, get ready. Get ready, people. Lol. I just don't get it. Oh, let's see what's going on here. All right. Now their test, where's this? I mean, the 50 is really coming up now, which is very, very good. I mean, I want to see the test above 30, but I mean, it's no difference at this point. Short interest on naked. Yeah, we can do that real quick. NAKD. Woo! I'm hyped up today, people. Let's do this thing. Let's have some fun. All right. 2.57%. That's kind of weird. Oh, wait. This was the one that we thought that they covered on. The utilization still 0. There's nothing in the securities lending market. Nobody's doing anything on this thing. The exchange came out at 17.42. The estimated now is 2.57. So it looked like they were squeezing a little bit on NAKD. Neo is bouncing off of its 50 right now, looking to come back up. Amy is just kind of hanging around its 50. The SPY needs a little bit more momentum to really confirm a trend. GameStop 159.30 right now, up 3.5%. Amy up 7%. Very good. Is ATER also a short squeeze candidate? Sort of. Let's get that like ratio up, says Omari. Yeah. If you guys haven't already, make sure you guys hit that like button. How many liquid IVs has he had? Guys, liquid IV isn't caffeine. Liquid IV is just pure, unadulterated hydration. That's what it is. I mean, yes, I am drinking an energy drink right now, but does that really change? No, I'd probably be like this anyway. Like, you guys know me at this point. I just kind of go off on tangents and yell and get excited at green candles. Oops, was talking about the smaller time frame. Inverted head and shoulders was broke today on the 5-day chart. Gotcha. Hello. What's up, Trey Spider? How you doing, man? Oh, Victor, YOLO life savings on the $40 cost for January 21st. That is kind of drunk, but you know, you can do what you want. Anytime you say YOLO life savings, the immediate thought that I have that comes into my mind is no. Every time, just no. But I mean, if you want to do it, if it hits for you, you're gonna have a great time. If it doesn't, you're probably gonna be behind a dumpster somewhere. I don't know what your situation is, but like YOLOing life savings, that stuff, risky. It's not liquid IV. That's pure wet. No, I heard that the Hedgie tiers and STV's jug are 100% synthetic. Nah, 7% day, 100% real. We're taking their synthetics from them and just throwing it in their face. Be like, haha, I have your synthetics. Pam drinks liquid IV too. She loves it. Dude, here's the thing. This summer, I would always have my gallon, and you guys were like, what's in it? And I'm like, it's this thing called liquid IV. And then everybody started talking about it after Mac got sponsored, and I was like, damn it. Let's see here. Call JG Wentworth, 877 cash now. I have an annuity and I need cash now. All right, here we go, everybody. Where's this? All right, so the 50's coming up a little bit here. That's kind of what we want to see. I just want a little bit more. I'm asking nicely. I formally request some 30 plus. And if we really want to get aggressive, some 31 plus, because we're going to want to see that 32.22 break eventually. And then we also want to see that 30.72 level. That's what we want to see. I see these. No. This coffee is on another level today. There you go. I mean, here's the thing. Green line, I have some like Dunkin' Donuts creamer over there too. So like, I'm with you on it. It was just a random thing that you said. And I was like, oh, interesting. Oh, Amy broke the 50. What you doing here, buddy? When was the last time we did this? Right here. And then we did it earlier today. A couple of times, but we always came back above it. So watch if it's going to come down to the 100 and see what happens. So it's coming down to test the 100 right now. If it bounces off of that and starts to get going, really no big deal. This is just a little bit of a little sell-off flash sale here. Grandpa Barney, what is going on, my man? Thank you so much for the super. Grandpa just bought another 54 AMC. Attaboy. Good job. Yeah, bouncing off the 100 right now. I mean, SPY coming down, GME coming down, everything kind of moving down. I mean, except for Neo. Neo's still hanging out above its 50, having a great time, up almost 16% today. All right, Amy, here we go. Those commercials are so annoying. It's my money, and I want it now. It sounds like an overgrown 8-year-old they're appealing to. Facts, bro. It happens. All right, let's see what we get right here on this candle. If we bounce back up above the 50. We got 1 minute until 1 hour until power hour. Here we go, people. Took no offense. Good. I'm just messing around over here. All right. SPY bounce. Amy bounce. Neo bounce. GME. All right. Let's see if we can get some more action here, people. Whew. All right. I hope everybody's excited. We're closing out the year strong, it looks like. Looks like we're going to try and close out this year strong. Here we go. I've got the JG Wentworth song stuck in my head, and I really don't want that. What's with the expansion? Okay, so essentially what it is AMC is like kind of like licensing and partnering up with that Saudi Arabian film movie theater company. Now they're looking to put out 100 theaters by 2030. Now the article that we saw was like they're aiming to put out 50. Now there isn't really a time frame on it right now, but it's real. That is a division of AMC, and they are going to be receiving revenue from those theaters, but it's not their own specific AMC theaters. It's like licensed under their own brand. So they get like royalties and a part of their revenue based off of that. So yes, it is a thing that is coming out. They just put out, I believe they have 10 of them right now, and they just added a new one. Very, very bullish. You can add theaters, make some money off of it, and you really don't have to do that much upkeep and work. That's a very solid thing. Let's see if Adam Aaron releases a couple comments about that. Hold on. We might be getting some news here. South Africa eases the pandemic lockdown restrictions. That's pretty, bullish for the market, but apparently not. The spies deciding to take a number 2 on us. More fear candles. I swear to God, the whoever it is controlling the market watches my stream and is just like, you know what? Whenever VIX is live, we're gonna just throw out some fear candles just for fun. Hey, can you put me in the loop with why the market's running? The SPY's only up 0.13. AMC and GME are doing solid. There's a couple of winners and losers. EV is doing really, really good today. Neo's doing good. Blink and ChargePoint and EVgo at one point were doing great. Yeah, so 6.24% on Blink. How's EVgo doing? They were the leader today on the Chargers. Yeah, 10.9, still doing good. Okay, so Amy hanging around at 100, not that big of a deal, honestly. If we see it hold here, good. If we see it break down below and really can't get back above, that's going to be a little bit of a problem going into the end of the day just for another big move. We like to see it above this range where it can kind of bounce around and just trickle up. But let's see. Prague is doing amazing as well. Here we go. Prague, 14. Wow. Look at this bullshit candle. Sorry, Grandpa Barney, for the language, but like, look at this nonsense. Look at this nonsense over here. Every single time. Apes are scaring hedge funds from a code red to a code brown. You can't handle the truth. Here we go, everybody. Call JG Wentworth. I did a regretful thing. I sold all my shares yesterday for a wash. Don't want to pay taxes on unrealized losses. What? You hold on now. What do we think about 40% short interest? It's just weird. It's like a weird. Ooh, Amy coming back up here above the 100. Very good. Ooh, Ethan, thanks so much for the super. I appreciate it, man. The IRS sent a duplicate refund for a misfine to my closed business. If this is the last super I ever send, that's why. Let's go, Amy. Yeah, Ethan, you guys don't have to send supers if you don't want to. If you guys do, thank you very much. I appreciate it, but you guys don't have to do that if you don't want to. Just coming out and hanging out is more than enough for me. So thank you guys very much for those of you who do. But everybody's the same in here. Sorry, Jack, I'm getting back in. You're good. Sold a $29 covered call. Wait, you sold $29 cash secured puts? That's fine. Oh, that's fine. Yeah, you're good. Casey, you think I care? You got to do what you got to do, buddy. I'm not going to be like, you shill. You lost your position. No, I don't. You do what you got to do. 29.68 right now on Amy. It's trying to fight back above that 100 right now. The SPY is being a little bit of an a-hole, honestly. Like, look at this. That's a-hole. 40% short interest. It's just weird. Yes, because the way that they're getting their data looks like it's from Morningstar. They're all getting it from the same source, but Morningstar listed at 18.88%. So if you're listing it at 18.88% and that's the source, well, then why is TD and all these other companies listing it as 40%? TD this morning was listing it as like over 1,000%. Like, come on, bro. Your whole entire job is to give us accurate data. And then them coming out and be like, whatever. It's like, no. That's your job. You're not doing your job. We pay you for a service. Same thing with Fintel. Fintel was also being a complete idiot earlier, talking about what the definition of float is. So Fintel, you're a bunch of, whoever runs your Twitter account is an idiot. Well, I don't want to say idiot. They're just misinformed and should not and is not qualified to be managing that Twitter account. Yeah, so I can get back in. Exactly, Casey. You're good, buddy. Be back. My Wi-Fi on my laptop is horrible with this rain, so I have to use an iPhone. Yeah. Pam, you are always welcome to come back in here. Let's see here, people. I have 33 Neo dollar calls, getting close to being in the money. Dude, you are probably absolutely printing on those. Be careful. Neo might. I mean, Neo could continue, but be careful, man. Like, Neo goes on some volatile runs. Like, you got to be careful with Neo. It'll shoot up, then it'll come right back down. So be careful with that. You might want to take some off the table, but if you're willing to YOLO, run it. Grandpa Barney, thank you so much for the super. I appreciate it, man. When I shock myself, I swear really loud. It hurts. All linemen get zapped a few times. Low voltage. Oh, thank God. I was going to say, like, I know you're a lineman. Like, that's pretty crazy. If you're getting zapped over there, like, whew, that sounds miserable. Yeah, it does sound kind of miserable. All right, everybody, let's have some fun. It's getting spicy in here. It's getting spicy. Amy's having some fun. We're having some fun. We're having a good time today. Fintel says it was Photoshop. It wasn't. Like it just wasn't. Like I've seen it multiple times, and I was in like different screenshots where they look different, and it's like, they all photoshopped it. You don't pay taxes on losses, but can claim up to 3K. Yep. All right. Amy up about 6% right now. What's the RSI looking like? 32. Well, that's pretty low. Grandpa Barney throwing McChickens everywhere. Yeah. I'm not in McChicken land anymore, but it's fine. Let's see. I really want to get me a nice laptop and better phone so I can be a better trader. You know, it's a tax write-off, right? Whoa, what's up, big dog? How you doing, my man? All right, let's see here. How's Neo doing with this stupid freaking sell-off? All right, Neo is now down below. It's 50, trying to break back up. Amy's trying to get a little bit of momentum here. Here we go. Trey has a video of him calling TD, and they confirmed the shorty 40% no Photoshop. Technically, they didn't. Okay, so here's the thing. If you watch that video, they literally say, yes, that's what we're showing on our end. So these TD representatives don't know what they're talking about. Literally what they did was the same thing that we were doing. So imagine you calling like me or like somebody else and being like, hey, what's the short interest showing on TD? And I would just look at it and be like 40.25. And you're like, how is that? Like, is that accurate? And you'd be like, that's what we're showing. That's essentially what they did. They didn't say yes, confirmed, not confirmed. They were like, this is what we're showing. There was no explanation of it. So like when they say that, it's like, oh, why are you being a bunch of complete idiots? So like TD, the fiasco was like TD's fault the way that they handled it. Ho, Mask Gang, what is up? People, how are we doing? Is everybody having a good day? Hopefully you guys had some fun over at TMI stream. We are going to be on until the end of the day today. Let's have some fun. Amy's doing its thing. Let's see if we can get back above 30. A little bit of a sell-off now. It's pretty oversold on the RSI. Looking pretty decent here for everybody coming in right now. First of all, thank you guys. It means a lot that you guys want to come hang out with me on my stream when I yell at the computer and look at these green candles and just get excited and say a bunch of wild stuff, especially for the rants. And if you guys don't mind, just dropping some likes on the stream on the way in. Spam that like button, says Bomber LP. Let's do this thing, people. Mask Gang, TMI, what? No. Can you show us your scroll? Bro, no, I don't have any of that. That is not anything that I have over here. Nuh-uh. Thanks for having us, STV. You guys are always welcome. Oh boy, I think the Mask Gang might have been the catalyst. Here we go. Let's get back above this 100 right now. Spy's popping a little bit. Whoo, I'm excited. Let's go. I'm here for your haircut. You know what? You guys can have any reason for why you're here, but if the reason why you're here is because of my haircut, thank you. Appreciate it. It's time for STV to put the mask on. Do you guys remember that one day a while ago when Rogan and I did that? When TMI left? That was fun. We are always the catalyst, 100%, people. Congrats. I don't have a squirrel, people. You're here for the milk jug? That's cool too. All right, everybody, let's run it up here. Come on, Amy, get back above that 100. We have the spy coming up. Very, very solid here. The Mad Soper, thank you for the super. Fintel said the 40% was photoshopped fake. Here's the thing about that, though. If it said 40.25, which I believe it did, it's not. They're a bunch of liars, and I don't like Fintel as much anymore, and I'm just going to go use whale wisdom, because here's the thing. You can see all of the data on Fintel that you pay for on whale wisdom for free. So Fintel, you're now dead to me because you are a bunch of liars. In my mind, hypothetically, allegedly, I'm not trying to get sued. But from what I've seen, Fintel, the way that they put out that tweet was very, very backhanded at the people who support them the most. So you don't wanna support the people that pay your bills every month, then I'm not gonna support you anymore. Membership canceled. Here we go. I'm here for hedgy tears. I'm always here for hedgy tears. Here we go. Get bodied, Fintel. Yep. I'm here for Walmart Ortex. Eric, sorry, bud. That's the one thing that you will not be getting over here. Walmart Ortex, I can tell you it's sub 5 on the short interest. I am spicy. I'm having fun today, people. Having a lot. Hayden, what's up, man? How you doing? All right, we're looking for Amy to just get back above the 50. Hit the like button. Everyone spread the word on the best investment stream on YouTube and entire net. Thank you. The Mad Soper, thank you for the super. It's a lousy cover-up effort. Yeah, it is. And then they come out. Here's the thing. We're gonna come out. We're gonna actually light their butts on fire right now because they're idiots. And I'm just gonna prove it. And I'm not even gonna say it. I'm literally just gonna pull up definitions just for fun. 8 minutes ago. Yeah. Shut up, Fintel. Where's your giant thread about how 1 hour? Are you kidding me? You're tweeting this much today to try to hide this? What are you doing? Where is this? Here we go. Where are you? Hold on. Where is this? I need this right here. Fintel, right here. The float, which is non-tradable. These people, bro. All right, Amy's looking good. What the heck? Oh. Here we go. Understanding how stock float works. I'm going to pull up a very basic definition for you guys really quick. A stock float is the total number of shares that are available for public investors to buy and sell. Right here, that's the definition of what the float is. Let's see what Fintel says the float is. The denominator is float, which is the non-tradable shares. Nope, no, it's not. It's no, it's not. These idiots, my man. Fintel's done. Fintel, I am done with you. I can see all of the information that I want on a free source. So I'm not gonna use you anymore. You're done. No, thank you. Bye-bye. Ortex. Ortex is fine. I'm still good with Ortex. They're still cool in my book. I pray we see 30 again. I think we will. I'm 22. Mad Soper, thank you for the super. The guilty always try too hard to look innocent. They're probably getting their data from the same source. So if they said 40.25, E-Trade, Ally, RBC, TD, they're all saying 42.25, and then Fintel comes out and is like, no, it's a doctored screenshot. It's like, really, bro? Really? That's all you have to do is say we made a mistake. Now the fact that you are like being weird about it, no, I'm not using you anymore. All right, everybody, let's have some fun now. A little bit of a rant. STV is legit in comedy gold, bro. Thank you, appreciate it. That's my goal. If I didn't have to have like a filter, and knew the room and knew what the vibe was in the room, I could be so much funnier. Except I just can't do that on a platform like this. Am I a gamer? Nah. I mean, I used to play like a little bit of Fortnite and like Warzone and stuff, but like I get bored of it too quick. I'll just play like 30 minutes and be like, I'm done because like I'll do the same thing. It's like very repetitive in what I do in those games. Here we go, people. I mean, we have about 45 minutes until power hour. Let's see how much more fun we can have until then. I think that we're gonna have a very fun power hour. So my bad, forgot to tell you happy birthday. It's not my birthday. You should tweet Fintel and call them on their float mess up. I will do that. Actually, here's what I'm going to do. This is more fun. This is a lot more fun. Denominators, actually, I'm going to do this over here. So you guys... Here we go. We're gonna talk trash at Fintel now. Uh, I love it. I love it. We're getting spicy today, people. Amy, we need that back above the 100. In the 50, we really don't want the 100 to cross above the 50. We saw it earlier today, like right here. It didn't really matter because we ended up coming back up over the next like half hour. But we are kind of trending in that direction right now, where the 50 is going to cross below the 100. That's a little bit of a bearish signal, but again, at the end of the day, we're still up 6.5% right now, having an awesome time. Theater only shift speaks volumes for box office studios as hybrid shoot. Yeah, exactly. They're this Intel owned Fintel. No, only STV provides real information. STV Intel. Yeah, yeah. So I tweeted that out. If you guys want to go mess around with Fintel, wait, hold on, that better. All right, here's the link to that tweet right here. I kind of want to go like, I want them to see that I'm calling them out and I'm calling them stupid. Oh, here we go. Come on. Get above that 100 right now. SPY's coming up. We need Amy to get a little bit more buying momentum here and then jump back up above 30. Here we go. What is Luna? I don't get it. There's a cat. I don't get it. I don't understand. Neo's popping back up. GME is just above its 100 right now. Amy's Trump. There it goes. Come on now. Oh, let's see here. What is this? All right, here we go. Here we go, people. Let's have a great time today. Also, for everybody new that's filtering in right now, if you guys don't mind, just dropping some likes on the stream. Just helps out with the YouTube algorithm. We're going pretty fast over here, especially with the stream. So thank you guys so much, all of you that like to tune in every day. I mean, we're on the up and up. Same thing with AMC today. We're having a great time. I got rejected off of the 100 right now, and we might see a couple tests of this like we've seen in the past, and then start to head back up. The 50's not coming down as much anymore. Let's see. We need a little bit more buying momentum here, and then it could really shoot back up above 30. That's what I want to see here. Like button smashed. Dumb Marine trader. Thank you, man. Also, if you're a Marine, thank you for your service. Lou says if Robinhood or Webull go bankrupt, they will have a hard time getting our money. Is that true? I mean, sort of. Like here's the thing. They what do you call it? If any like unless your SIPC insurance, I believe is 250K. So, we're back above the 100 again. Here we go. So, yeah, like you would have problems getting it, but if it's insured, it would just take a little while to do it. It would go into claims, the insurance would file it, it would go into bankruptcy court, and you get paid out at the end by the insurance policy. The problem is that you wouldn't be able to like sell when you wanted to. It's going to be a weird thing. Amy popping up right now though. Let's do this. 250K per share. No, 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 no. It's insurance. Don't forget 22,000 subs and we hear the details on the lady friend. No, no, no. At 100,000 subs, I'm going to do a giant giveaway. Like a big one of AMC gift cards. All right, here we go. We're popping here. We're trying to get back above the 100 MA. Here we go, people. We've got about 40 minutes until power hour, 42 minutes. We have enough time today to really let Amy get set free, honestly. Because typically what we see is we're down below here. We have to break 200 VWAP, all of that crap. But now we're kind of really testing that upper range. So if we can really get above it throughout like this hour before power hour, we could really get jumpy going into the end of the day, which is sometimes when we see those big moves. Tendies, thank you for the super. Go, I'm going to say Gamecocks. Go Amy, Ape Strong. Let's do it. What's Nancy's position on AMC? She doesn't have one. Her husband owns Alliance Bernstein, like shares of Alliance Bernstein, and Alliance Bernstein owns AMC. It's very indirect. I don't think your tweet tagged Fintel in it. I just quote tweeted them. So they'll see it. Look at DWAC. Is DWAC going right now? DWAC. Here we go. 2%, not the best, not the I mean, it's doing all right. DWAC typically does its thing where it'll, like, hang out and then just go whoop and then come right back down. Is STV's lady friend also named Amy? No. $250K a share, sweet. Nope, it's not $250K a share, it's 200 oh, hold on. I'll just look up SIPC insurance right now. It's a total amount that they insure. How much is it though? SIPC insures up to 500,000 in cash and securities per ownership capacity, including up to $250,000 in cash. If you have multiple accounts of a different type with one brokerage, you may be insured for up to 500,000 for each account. Wait, you're giving your synthetic girlfriend away? Never. Bob Darling, thank you so much for the super. I really appreciate it, man. Thank you. I really appreciate that. That was super generous. But you're saying she owns AMC indirectly. It's like saying that they bought IWM. It's like, okay, so it's similar. It's like if Nancy's husband or Nancy directly bought IWM, would you say that Nancy owns AMC? No, you wouldn't. You would say they own IWM. They have a long position in small caps. It's the same exact thing, but technically they have an indirect position on AMC doing well, but not like completely. If a hedge fund gets margin called with this low of a volume and they have to buy back their shares, it could really get interesting. Yes, if they have to buy back their shares, or they could just add more collateral to their account, which at this time of the year, this is typically when these institutions would go a little bit cash heavy because they're rebalancing their portfolios. Remember what's happened over this last year. We've had a lot of really big winners in the overall market, like really big winners. So when these institutions kind of rebalance their portfolios, well, they need to have like equally weighted portfolios. Like if you owned a stock like AMC that goes up 1,000%, well, you're going to be overweight AMC. It could be another stock, whatever, in your portfolio, but you're going to have to rebalance it. So you're going to sell it off, take the cash, and then reinitiate positions in the beginning of Q1. Akram, geez, man, thank you. That was a super generous super. I really appreciate it, man. Thank you. Wow. Thank you very much. All right, let's see here. Amy is at 29.81 right now. Not a whole lot of volume coming in. We're just kind of trading in between the 100 MA and the 50 MA right now, looking for that break above to start trending upwards again. The RSI right now on Amy, 57.12. That's a bit interesting. Is that a hippo version? Yeah, it is a hippo with a claw. That's pretty cool. OP. That's pretty sweet. If I sell on January 1st, 2022, do I have to report it on my 2021 tax? No, because it's 2022. You shouldn't. I'm not a tax expert though, so I wouldn't be the guy to know. All right, Amy's pushing that 50 right now, people. Good sign. We want it to break with momentum, and then we want it to really get extended above it, like we've seen here. Like we've seen it these last couple of times. We want it to extend above so that this range and this trend can come back to the upside. So then we can start to test it, come up, and really start to get going. That's what we want to see. Let's see. LGVN's Ortex is like 28%, I believe. I can take a quick look at it right here, though. LGVN Longeveron. Here we go. 25.76% estimated. We have 94% utilization on LGVN, and then cost to borrow very high. All of them. The average is 252% on the cost to borrow. Oh, Amy back above its 50. Here we go, people. Let's see if we get a little bit jumpy. Let's see if we get a little bit jumpy here. Come on now. Thank you, sir. Anytime, my man. Let's do this thing. All right. Come on. All right. Here's what we need, especially right now. I want rockets and basketballs. If we can do that, I think we can succeed in life. Rockets and basketballs, throw it in the chat. Let's get this break of the 50, start trending to the upward direction, get it going before power hour, and really start to crank and start to put the gamma pressure on these institutions. That's what I want to see. Here we go. Here we go, people. All right. SPY's looking like it's coming pretty flat now. It wants to come up a little bit, but we have, yeah, so what we're probably going to see here is the 100 cross above the 50 eventually as we're starting to come up, which is very similar to what we've seen before today right here. So this is kind of where we started to see that where we really started to jump. Honestly, right as I cut off the stream this morning. So let's see if we can start trending to the upside again. Testing the 100 again, but it's a very, very tight range right now. I appreciate you sharing your knowledge. STV, Apes, Still, Hodl. Pedro, thanks for coming in, man. I really appreciate it. Not January 1st, the 3rd, as it's the first session of 2022. Oh, okay, yeah. So the first is like Saturday or something. Let's see here. Here we go. Come on. Let's do this thing. Are you gonna get a cat? No, I'm not a cat person. I don't really like cats. The only cat I've ever had any like longer, like a extended interaction with is actually Titan, Trey's cat. Like I've never been around cats. I've always been around dogs. We need Lord Nancy to include AMC in our portfolio. Yeah. I mean, I don't really care. What we really need is an institution to just like start hammering the buys on AMC. Just buy to really start getting us going. Because they have enough money to really start getting it going. Can you tell me the true flow of Relly? Okay, so Relly's a weird one. DWAC's starting to pop up now. Let's look at what it says on NASDAQ. Relly NASDAQ. Because I've seen it as 10 million. I want the float. No, that's Google Finance. That's all nonsense. NASDAQ. Here we go. Where's the float on this freaking thing? Share. Nope. Volume. Nope. I want float, bro. What is this nonsense that you're giving me right now? Dividend, historical quotes, earning. No. Short interest. Institutional. No. I want the float. This is nonsense. Funny. Amy ran while I was at the movies. There you go. Let's see. Yeah. Hold on. I'm trying to look at this. Where is it? Where did I leave it? I don't want news headlines. I want real time. Maybe that's what we want. Real time. No. Charts. Advanced charting. No, we don't want that. All right, here we go, people. We're gonna ditch that. I mean, on what do you call it? On Weeble, it says 10 million, so that's kind of what we have to use here. Amy trying to get back above its 100 again. The SPY is coming up. I don't know. Volume's not really stepping back in here. MACD might be crossing to the downside. We might have to wait a little bit for it to really come in the other direction and start popping back up. 1 minute popping. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Here. Here it comes a little bit above the 50, 29.82. I want that break and hold above 30. And again, ideally, I want it above 30.72 because we've seen those two levels kind of be the intraday high a couple weeks or last week. If we can close above that, that's going to be very bullish, in my opinion. Do you think BIIB will bounce back up any tomorrow? It might. The problem is that happened with BIIB was the Samsung came out and was like, yeah, we're not actually buying them. All right. 29.84 on Amy right now, up 6.76%. GME 158.63, up 3%. GME has been having a very, very strong 48 hours in the market. Let's see if Amy can really get going over here. Come on, people. Let's do it. Click. All right, let's see. Yeah, Fintel is just a complete bunch. Like, it's just silly. Like, why are you even coming out and talking about this? We are the ones that support, most likely, Fintel the most. We look at institutional ownership all the time. Sometimes short stuff, sometimes short exempt volume if they have it. But the fact that they're coming out and are like, no, essentially, you're stupid. It's like, screw you. We're going to just not give you money for your business anymore. Like, really, bro? Come on now. Oof, fake out on what? I mean, we have it bouncing up a little bit here. 29.86. There's the 200 way down here. Here it comes. Come on. Fintel is a joke. Yep. Call me crazy, but Neo isn't done moving yet. Geo, I'd love to see you crank on Neo. Where's my Walmart Ortex? It's like 2%, bro. Maybe even less than that in terms of short interest. We're not playing around with the Walmart short squeeze. They posted a correction on the float definition mistake. Was it because I did it? Hold on. Let's see. Hold on. Did I mess with them? Hold on. Did they? Ah, 16 hours. Darn. Well, they're still stupid. That's such an easy mistake to not make. Oh, here comes Amy. 29.89. Here we go. I think they use other stocks like BBAG, ATER, and plays with ape sentiment to keep money from going into AMC. I disagree. I wholeheartedly disagree with the distraction narrative. Here's why. We're going on a rant now. We're doing one of the rants that we like to do with this whole distraction stuff. And this is why I think the GME elitists are a bunch of idiots. If you think, sorry, if that ruffles any of your feathers, there's a reason for that. So I don't mean to be, here's the thing. Let's say we do this we have to go through this almost every day at this point. Like, and Amy likes the rants too, so we might as well do one. Here's the thing. If you have 10 stocks that are heavily shorted and retail piles into one, what will the institutions do if one of them starts to go up? Short all of the other 9 more. So those stocks go down, or they pick one and they just short the absolute crap out of that one, make a bunch of money on that, offset the loss on the one stock going up, and then they're pretty much fine no matter how high the other one goes, even if it's like Moas territory. They're still going to be making money and offsetting their loss. But what we've done as the ape community in general, by, even though this isn't the smartest thing to be doing, hunting short squeeze plays, if on the off chance, which it looks like it is because AMC and GME irrefutably over a long time frame move pretty much together. And you see BBBY announce on their earnings some really interesting buyback news, and then it rips crazy in the after hours, and then AMC and GME just go absolutely nuclear in the after hours too, even though they're completely unrelated. So here's where it comes down to. If everybody starts buying, going back to the 10 stock example, those 10 stocks that are heavily shorted, they have nowhere to hide. How if retail's buying all of them, they create this wall. So let's say there's like a 5-prong fight. It's going like this. We're 4. So my fingers are coming like this, if you guys can see it. And retail just stops this one. Well, these ones can keep going like this. But if retail comes through and just hits, it's easier like this. So let's say it's easier. This is hard to explain, but let's say there's people marching and this is like the shorts coming in and pushing the stocks down. It comes down like this. Well, retail comes in and let's just say they hit one of them. GME, they hit one. Cool. Well, then it keeps going. Then these just keep going down, even though if this one reverses, it's like, cool, but everything else just got through. But what retail has actually done is this. Nope. Sorry, none of you are getting through. And now Amy's above 30. We love the rants. Every single freaking time I go on an absolute tangent rant, we start ripping. But that's what we're looking at here. You can like one more than the other, and I don't care. You can love one stock more than the other one, and I'm fine with that. You can say, hey, I have this amount of money. It's my money, and I choose to put it in this one, and that's just how I'm going to do things. Perfectly fair. But the real thing is that they are upset that they don't get the media attention that they feel like they deserve. That's what it is, because I've seen it happen many, many times where somebody will come back and refute these statements with honestly a very nice attitude, which is kind of how the AMC community is. Like, we kind of are just like, yeah, we like both of them. We think they both can do well, and we just keep going. But it's just like, it's like a jealousy thing. It's like, what are you doing? It's like, one, we're fighting for at its core, we're fighting for more market transparency and to have a fairer market. Yeah, we all want to make a bunch of money too. But if it's a one-off scenario, then they're just like, oh, it was an oopsie on one stock that it happened to, but I promise it won't happen again. But if it's 10 of them or 20 of them that actually have this problem, well, then it's an irrefutable issue. And the only way that happens is that if multiple stocks are bought up by retail in a big way and it traps the shorts. That's the only way. Like, what do you think is going to happen? Everybody's just going to pile into one stock and just pump it? Like, no, that's not really what this is. Like, that's the other thing. It's like, oh, if all the money went into let's just say GameStop or any other stock that could have been the first one. We're at 30.02 right now. We're having an awesome time with the rant. If you guys are having fun, make sure you guys drop some likes on the stream. I am not done yet. So essentially what it is, it's, oh, I wish all of that money that went into this stock went into our stock instead. So you want to pump it is what you're saying? That's what you're saying. You want to pump it. Yeah, we all want buying pressure, but we want it to be natural. We want people to do it on their own volition. It's not like, oh, we should have just had this money come over here because this is what we want. It's like, no, 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 no. That's not how it works. You want to get arrested? That's what you want to do? No, that is not happening. So in either way, it doesn't work because of the example that I just explained, like the four-prong thing. They're moving like this, pushing stocks down. We stopped it here. That's the one stock example. We stop it here, but these keep going and they still do the same exact thing that they've been doing for years. This is the thing. Just by doing it on one, they're going to be like, yeah, whatever. You caught us on this one, but we got 70 more that we're doing it to. Like, it could be 100. It could be 1,000 stocks that they're doing this to. So the whole distraction narrative, I think, is utter bullshit. That you're going to say, no, this one's a distraction for the main cause. For you in your selfish reason to make money. Yes, we all want to make money. But would I sacrifice a little bit of money to make sure that this market is going to be more transparent and to make sure that these idiots who sit at the top of these skyscrapers are going to be like, basically thinking that they can do whatever they want in our market and make sure that doesn't happen again? Fuck yeah, I want that to happen. So you're saying it doesn't matter. These are all ape stocks and the pressure matters no matter where it's at. They can't use one to distract us because the movement is focused on the whole market. Exactly. That's the thing. It's focused on the entire market. It's concentrated in these two stocks, but we all know that they're doing it with other ones too. I swear to God, if there's anybody in this building right now, they're going to be like, this kid is off his rocker. Like, come on. Like, are you really going to be that naive and stupid that you think that just on this one stock that they're going to get blown up on? No. Here's the other thing. Melvin's a niche example. How many institutions got blown up on the GameStop situation and failed? One. Got a couple. We had one in England too. There were a couple of other ones that were having issues. Melvin's still around though. So what does that tell us? It tells us a really important thing about how these institutions work. They're not going to have typically these wildly over leveraged. The banks do because they sometimes just don't care or it gets mixed up, and that's how 2000 situations like 2008 happened. Amy coming back down now, little fear candle for essentially no reason. But what was I saying? But they're always hedging. They're always going to hedge something. So you screw them over on one, cool. You make a little bit of coin. And guess what they do? They say, okay, cool. You got us on this one. Too bad we have 50 more that we're doing it to you that you have no idea about. And we're going to make a bunch of money shorting these stocks into oblivion. So then what we did was really useless, essentially. So that's where I see this argument from, and that's why I think this elitist stuff is just stupid. All right, let me catch up in the chat. But they say the market is fair. Exactly. It's crazy. It's just like this. Like, I don't know. Maybe I'm feeding into it too much. It's just stupid. And then the same people will be like, oh my God, they're paid by hedgies. Get out of here, bro. Really? Can I sample your voice to make a remix? 100%. Go for it, man. You are actually, I would actually love that. If you make a song and you make a remix, I would 100% be down to listen to it and play it on stream all the time. And I would probably try to put it in an intro. 24-hour rant stream and we have Moas. Dude, I swear to God, every time I start going on like a really crazy, passionate rant, we just rip. I mean, we're coming down now. The rant was kind of losing steam, but how big is this candle right here? 103,000? Not really a whole lot. I mean, we're still above all of the averages now. So we're still in a very, very solid spot. Whew. Here we go, people. Let's get this. I mean, we got 20 minutes until power hour. Let's do our thing. GME is at 158.89, looking for that 160 breakout. AMC is looking for that breakout at around 30. Here we go. There's no difference between day trading and putting it on red and black. Have a small trading account, and most investments should be long-term value. Yeah, I would say 10% is fine. If you're going to day trade, especially with options, 10%, you can easily run it with that and crush it. Keep talking. Disney is coming up. Yeah, they'll continue playing whack-a-mole all the while they attempt to. Exactly. They're just going to continue to do what they do. It's like a what do you call it? It's like honestly, here's what it's like. It's like a bully. It's like some dude that thinks they can pick on you at school. This is essentially what it is. Some dude thinks that they can pick on you at school. You're in elementary school. And you're just hanging out, you're taking it. You're like, whatever. But they don't know that you're trained. And then all of a sudden you get heated up one day and you just go, "Whop!" And then they're like, "Oh, whoa, what was that? Not gonna mess with this anymore." It's like sticking your hand on a fire. You're gonna be able to do it for a little while until you get burned. It's only a matter of time. Why are we ranting? No. Well, we're just ranting like to rant. I don't know how we got there, but we're ranting just to rant. Do you think they're harvesting losses until 2022? Yeah, it could be. It's like you won't let me win. I will take my ball and go home. Sort of. What? Rant to make Amy go up. I'll keep it going. All right, it's time for hedgy tears. Where'd I put them? Here they are. Whew. All righty, people. Let's see what we got going on over here. Anything crazy going on? Is there any craziness happening? Oh, cool. Rant some more. I missed the beginning of the rant. Hit the like button. It cost you nothing. Let's go, says Droops. Thank you, man. I appreciate it. The hedgies need to watch Don't Look Up. I actually haven't seen it, but I heard it's pretty interesting. I kind of want to get in there on that and watch that one. Spy's coming up right now in a decent way. If AMC keeps trending upwards like this and testing this 100 and we start really moving to the upside, crack above 30 again. I mean, we're at 29.93 right now. I mean, we're not that far away from a little 30 breakout again. We ranting because AMC over 30 end of day. STV rolls. Yep. Yeah. I need to go back, though. I need to go back. If you're talking about the same thing that I'm talking about, yes, and I need to go back. I just don't have the time at night, and then I get tired, and I also have to go to the gym now. Like, I don't know. Maybe when I'm rich. We broke Max Payne today. Yeah, so Max Payne's at 28. Right now we're at 29.91, looking very, very solid going into power hour. We have the SPY coming up a little bit here. We have GME doing its thing at 158.50. We have DWAC coming down to its support at the 50. Here we go. Yes, YB. We are talking about the same thing. Yeah, I did it for like 2 years. I love it, dude. It's the best thing ever. Jiu-jitsu's like the best thing ever that you can do for yourself, for anybody. Do you think they push us back to 28 tomorrow? They can, but the thing is it doesn't really matter. Like in my mind, who cares? Like, yeah, what are we gonna fight over $1 right now when we're looking at a crazy situation coming up? I think of this more as long term, not intraday. Like that's how I look at it now. You want to push it down? By all means, go for it. Thoughts on Spy WM? 50 EMA cross and take Amy up again. Oh, Eric. I love Eric's. Eric, what are you saying? We got a what do you call it? Do we have a number bounce or do we have a little timing bounce now? I love when Eric comes in. He's like, at this price, at this time, we're gonna go. And then it happens, and I'm like, Eric, you absolute genius. Not for our that's true. My knee is so messed up. I did one thing one time and it wasn't really my fault. It was actually kind of genius. And then this person rolled out of it and like in a weird way in my leg. Let's say this is my knee and this is my foot. It went like this, and that really did not feel good on the outside of my knee. We got another earthquake. There are so many earthquakes coming out. Oh, here comes Amy looking for that crack above 30 again. Ooh, coming down a little bit. Come on. She's really wants to get jumpy. SPY is coming up now, 0.16% in the green. Let's see here. Paul, thank you so much for the super. I really appreciate it, man. Those of us who have been in since January know about the kinds of manipulations the hedgies pull. Cool, calm, collected. The turtle always wins long races. 100%. Well, I got to do some analysis first. Get on it, Eric. What are you doing, man? We're working here. I'm kidding. Show us your ankles? Nah. Honestly, everything you said is why I stick to my research into microcaps. The underdogs who are fighting to survive. So many good companies shorted to bankruptcy who could have helped the greater good. Exactly. Earthquakes. I didn't say girthquake. What? You guys? This is not the time for those types of jokes, people. We're trying to get Amy above 30. Instance, January says DJ Ola. There you go. Trey Spider been in the place since January 27th. Whew. There you go, guys. Ankles for close above 30. Guys, why do you want to see my ankles? The OREV experienced an earthquake this morning. Second worst earthquake I had here on the 8th floor. That sounds terrifying. Rant for rant's sake. I mean, we could. New knees for everyone after MOAS. Yeah, it's like the outside. I like knew I popped it too. It swelled up for like a couple days, and I was like, I am not going to the doctor. Because I had to I think it was, I don't know why I didn't go to the doctor. I think it was because I wanted to continue. And I was just like, I don't need to go to the doctor. I'm fine. Guys, I'm like the king of like breaking bones and not going to the doctor. Funny story. After a concert one time, I wasn't even drunk at this point. I have to preface it with this. I wasn't even drunk at this point. I'm carrying down stuff to my friends in my basement. And my buddy says something to me when I'm like at the end of the stairs, and I skip the last 3 steps and I land on the ground with my foot. Foot is normally like this. I landed like this, and I thought I broke my ankle. And I like stood up and I was like, okay, my ankle's okay. And then I put my foot down and I completely just like shattered the outside of my foot. There was like a golf ball on the bottom of it. And then I played golf the next day, and we walked, and I was having the worst time ever. It was so bad. I did it with this elbow too. It's kind of gross. It cracks now. It's kind of net. Amy, what are you doing? Ethan, thank you so much for the super. I appreciate it. Update, not going to jail. Let's go. The IRS double charged me, so it turns out I get money back. There you go. Let's see the ankle monitor. No. GME was the start. Amy made it affordable for new apes to get in. 100%. Going to the doctor is overrated. Yeah, please take care of yourself. This story is horrifying. It wasn't that bad. I was fine. I mean, I just have a dent. TMI said he can't beat you in golf. I would say he's correct in that assumption. Yeah, I also have I mysteriously broke my elbow. I don't know how it happened, but it was gross. Like the doctor showed me my x-ray and I was like, that's not my elbow, you're lying. And he was like, no. That's what happened. And I'm like, how? It's like, it was like completely off. And I was like, I can do this. I'm fine. And he was like, no. Who did you see at the Mark, thanks for the super Taylor Swift concert. I don't know. It was at Xfinity Theater in Hartford. It was probably some rap concert, honestly. Might have been Chance the Rapper. It might have been that one. Funny story. It was so hot that day, like 100 people. Well, this isn't funny. I should have rephrased that. There were like 100 people getting taken away in ambulances because of like the heat. Like it's not funny, but like we're standing outside all day drinking and you don't have your liquid IV. Come on now. What are you doing? You got to come prepared. Amy bouncing back up here. Let's see here. Also, for everybody new filtering in, if you guys don't mind, just dropping some likes on the stream just helps out with the algo a little bit. Thank you guys so much for showing all that support recently. It helps out a whole lot. You guys are awesome. He said he could beat you in everything else. I would disagree. I would have to disagree on that one. Basketball, he's got me. Soccer, he's definitely got me. I know he's really good at soccer and basketball. I'm terrible. I've got the athleticism to dribble. I just can't shoot for some reason. I'll just be like, boom, throw it, and I just can't do it. Amy, all right. Basketballs and rockets here, people. Let's run it. Let's do it. Let's do it, everybody. Ping pong? Oh, I got him on that one too. I'm nasty at ping, like nasty. Tennis, I got that too. I played tennis for the first time in a couple like years the other day, and I still got it. I used to be really, really good. Did he beat you in fantasy football? I mean, he probably did. I stopped watching after a while. Hockey pucks and rockets. Is anyone going to tell him or what? What did I do? He can shoot better than Westbrook. Yeah, he probably can. But like a push-up challenge, winner gets 50 Doge. Oh, I would do it. I mean, I haven't worked out in forever. That's the problem. But I mean, you guys wouldn't know it, but I used to have a decently high max bench. It's pretty high, 285. It's not terrible. It's not great. I want that 3 plates soon. I won't be able to do it though. It'll take probably like 2 years. Paul, thank you so much for the super. I appreciate it, man. My friend lost his job in retirement at Toys R Us after 20 years. I do this for him and me. I'm here until the market changes or the manipulation is ended. Paul, that is awesome, man. SCV, when are you going to realize that until you do a backflip, we won't MOS? I've been asking you to do it for 5 months. No MOS yet. Prove me wrong. I don't think I can do a backflip. Oh, brother, it's another ape. I seriously don't understand that. Cap on what? Yeah, no, 285. That's what it was. It was we had like a, what do you call it? Like a sign in my gym and I was up there. But it was also like a older person gym, so it wasn't really hard to get up on the leaderboard. Let's see. My first AMC purchase was on 126 for 669. There you go. 10 minutes till power hour. Here we go, everybody. Get ready. We're at 29.73. We could be getting really interesting here. Joe, thank you for the super. SCV, my wife is a new ape. Will you give her a shout out, please? And thank Tabitha Anderson. Shout out to Tabitha. Welcome to the ape community. If you're in here right now, welcome. Welcome to the stream. In mid to late 20s, you get stronger then. Yeah. Backflips look painful. Yeah. I love ping pong and jujitsu too. You're a multifaceted fellow Vix. Thank you. Boomers get back pain just looking at you. Yeah. I know I'm going to have lots of problems when I'm older. I like have problems like my elbow, my shoulder. Let's see. 29.72 on Amy right now. I also have funny stories about like boxing as a kid. They're funny. They're like really funny. I like got knocked out one time when I was like 8 years old. I don't want to say who did it because like it wasn't really his fault. It was just where I was standing. I like fell back, hit my head on a metal pole, and I was out. I was really young, so I don't want to say who did it, but he's older than me, and he might have helped with my birth. It's fine. I still love him. TMI did it. No, it wasn't TMI. Thank you. Love the intel and live streams every day. I'm trying to make it. Yeah. I mean, we just have fun in here now. We have a good time. Let's see. Amy's at 29.77. Let's see if we can get back above 30. We got 8 minutes until power hour. Here we go. It was Thomas. Who's Thomas? Kamaro Usman did it. Nah, it wasn't him. Colton, thanks for the super. Let's just say that those hood puts didn't exactly play out that way I thought they would. Hey, I still got another week on them. I still think hood could come down. It was also just random cash that I had. I got to make another deposit soon. I'm overdue on a deposit. So let's see. Didn't know Trey was your dad. Was it after he took your driver? Nah, dude, I was like 8 years old. I was like really young. Imagine getting knocked out by your mom. Nah, it was fine. I probably deserved it, honestly, being a little idiot kid. But no, I was fully consenting, ready to go. It just happened. I tripped, honestly. I think I tripped. I think that's what happened. I like got hit, stumbled back, got tripped over, and whacked my head on a pole. And I was out for a little bit. It was STP's birthday too that day. Nah. And no, it was fun. I like woke up and I was like, this is pretty cool. But I got him back later by accident. It was an accident. I didn't mean to do it, but he used to have this like messed up pinky. Funny, we're okay. Story time today. So he used to have this messed up pinky. He like broke it and never got it fixed when he was playing like volleyball as like a I don't know, his 20s or 30s. So it was like dislocated forever. This is the nasty story. So I like stepped on his hand one time by accident and he like pulled it out, but it went like back down and he had to like pull it back out and go to the doctor right away. So we're even. CV has amnesia. Dude, I 100% am going to have CTE. I started playing football when I was in 2nd grade. Like tackle football. Oh, AMC popping up here. Come on, 29.80. Let's get going. Let's get going into power hour, people. Come on now. I'm addicted to this channel. Thanks for all you do, STV. Thank you, man. I appreciate it. Drink more water. I probably should. Buy hood, gas burrito. Yeah. All right, everybody. Let's see. How are we doing? Should run toward 40 soon. Complete that inverse head and shoulder, maybe Monday. Yeah, it could easily. I mean, it easily could get going. 40 in my mind, danger zone, just because of the options that are there right now and what already probably needs to be hedged. Ryan says, should I call 31 by day's end? I don't know, man. You've been pretty good at it. If you feel it, call it. If you don't feel it, then don't call it. Do the Yoda voice when you do your TA. Is that the one where I like this one? Are you talking about that voice? All right, 2980 right now, doing decent. We're going to need to see a little bit more action coming up. Let's see. Yeah, also for everybody hanging out in here, if you guys don't mind, just dropping some likes on the stream. Just helps out with the algorithm. Thank you guys so much for all the support recently. I really, really appreciate it. You guys are awesome. I like hanging out in here with you guys and telling some personal funny stories. Probably the craziest one that I told was the Fenway Park story. That's brutal. I just dropped back on. No one's live stream showed up in my search. I had to specifically open your channel. They are silencing you guys. Well, you know how you fix that? You just spam the like button, and then they can't do anything about it. YouTube has been playing though recently. They played yet this morning. They were playing last night. They're messing around. I see what they do sometimes. It's very, very weird. Sigma Vix grind set. The only action coming up is the one of my pants antics. What's up, man? How you doing? Can you explain the position cost distribution chart on Webull and what that actually means? It's probably like the average of when a lot of these shares were bought. That's what I'm guessing you're referring to right there. Position cost distribution. So like it's the average price of like average cost of on average of like shares held on Webull. What was that impersonation? I could do a wrench one really quickly, but I don't know if it's time for it. I think when we break out above 30, I'll do a wrench impression. I thought wrench was my dad. No. 200K options expiring tomorrow. No, Curtis. They have to be in the money. So the options that are out of the money really don't matter a whole lot. What are we at right now? 189,000 out of the money. They need to be in the money to really, really make a difference and put pressure on, because it's there's when you sell calls, the potential risk is unlimited. So in order to hedge them, you either buy offsetting call contracts. So you're essentially locking in the price that you're able to buy shares, or you just buy shares. $31.10 end of day. Let's go. I'm calling it. Droobs. There you go, man. I'm working for it. I'm ready for it. Worst performing hedge fund of 2021 was Melvin Capital at 41%. Sucks to be them. We run at 306 until close, 3069 close based on pure guessing and randomly picking diamond price. Not a hedge fund. If you're right, I'm down. Right. Yes. Okay, Kurt. I'm hoping that makes sense. Or text tweet, FTDs are out. Let's look. I don't think they'd be that high. Unless they are, and that would be kind of cool. Nah, nothing crazy on the FTDs. Like, you'd have to see a spike like this in order for it to be like crazy FTDs. Do you think the 31% institutional ownership is accurate? Yes. Because they go by float and what institutions are holding now. So unless we're going to keep buying in crazy high amounts, I mean, the ape ownership might have come down, but we still own an overwhelming majority of the float. Yeah, or text tweet, FTDs are out. I looked at it. I didn't see anything crazy on it. He retracted? Who's that? Who retracted? Yoda is green, just saying. Smash that like button. It's free, says Joe Anderson. LGVN is ripping. Longeveron. Yeah, it's getting up there. I mean, it's really sold off of the highs, but I mean, I think it still has some potential with the short interest that it's got right now. Denny, thank you so much for the super. I appreciate it, man. $30 rebreak. Happy New Year, Vix. Yeah, happy almost New Year to everybody. Tomorrow's going to be the last trading day of the year. So let's see if we can finish it strong. AMC, and honestly, this year has been kind of freaking nuts. Like, it's actually been a nuts year, everybody. Like, we are never going to go back to a normal market anymore. Next year is going to be crazy too with the rate hikes. Like, that's going to be pretty nuts. We honestly might have to make standalone videos on what's going to be happening when the Fed starts to increase interest rates to see like what the winners and losers are going to be, just so you guys can like fully understand what these moves are going to mean for the overall market. We know how the market reacted in the time of it getting pumped full of liquidity. What's going to happen when that liquidity gets taken away? DraftKings looking good. Is it above 48 or 46? Nope. Honestly, that's not a bad buy here. How are they doing on double bottoming at around 25.80? So, I mean, that's not bad. It's bouncing up. Let's see. It might start trending back to the upside, but DraftKings has been very, very slow this year. Very slow. That would be a great video, says Lance. Yeah, when that time comes, we can definitely do it. Do you think they already have already or still need to hedge for the huge number of options at the end of January? I think I think it would have been smart of them to have already hedged a lot of them, but again, we haven't seen a giant, like a big enough price move to be like, yeah, they're hedging. I mean, we saw a decent move from like 20 to 30, but like it wasn't like I don't think it was like giant boom booms. Like it needs to be more aggressive in order for it to be like hedging, FOMO, shorts covering. All right, Amy coming back down to its 200 right now at 29.69. Let's see if, I mean, SPY's coming down. Power Hour has just started, everybody. Let's have some fun. Do you think SPY is going to go up or down when the rate hikes happen? I don't know. It probably will stay. I mean, in my mind, I think down, but I feel like it could easily stay flat. Bro, the hedge fund guy Meet Kevin interviewed yesterday was hating on AMC and the apes so hard. Kevin tried to steer away from it to talk smack about Robinhood, and the guy wouldn't sway. I kind of want to watch that. That sounds interesting. Let's get that guy on here. Tesla recalls about 475,000 cars in the US. That's Bloomberg breaking. Hold on. I thought it really wasn't that many cars that they had to recall. Yeah, I mean, Tesla's bouncing off VWAP right now. I don't think they really care a whole lot. Especially with all the random stuff that they've had recently with Elon selling. I think they're kind of unbothered. And I've officially been in AMC a year, says Just Chilling. Congratulations, man. Let's watch it. Technically, I don't think we're allowed to. YouTube will yell at me. Let's get the likes up for STV, says Lance. Thank you, man. I appreciate it. Yeah, if you guys don't mind, just dropping some likes on the stream just helps out with the YouTube algorithm. Amy, bouncing off of its 200 right now. The SPY is selling off pretty significantly. We're getting some more fear candles again, as we typically see over the last week and a half. Let's see what happens here. GME is up 1.84%. AMC is up 6.11%, looking still very, very strong throughout the day. Going into the last trading day of the year tomorrow, we have 59 minutes left in the day today. Adam Aaron tweet. Oh, what do we got? All right, here we go. So Adam Aaron tweet right here. Wired and I were talking about this earlier on the stream. This is something that I think everybody should know. Still time to join AMC Investor Connect to get your free I Own AMC NFT at amctheaters.com/stockholders. US shareholders join AMC Stubs or link to your account. International shareholders scroll down to the bottom of the landing page and supply your email. Fulfillment in mid-January, meaning that you will be receiving that I Own AMC NFT in mid-January. Can you explain to me the whole stuff about rates? Okay, so interest rates is essentially the rates that the Fed funds rate is, I believe it's the rate that the banks are going to borrow from other banks from. And then what's it called? There's two rates. There's the Fed funds rate, and then there's another one. It's kind of backwards because when you think Fed funds rate, you would think it's the rate that the banks would be borrowing from the Fed, but it's not. It's the rate that the banks borrow from each other at. So it kind of sucks money out of the system. So when that happens, when rates go up, you're going to see a lot of these different companies, small caps, that don't have a lot of revenue right now, and it's going to increase the weighted average cost of capital or whatever discount rate you're using in those discounted cash flow models. Now, the market these days doesn't really care a whole lot about that type of fundamental analysis. It does in part, but there are a lot of different other aspects that you have to take a look at. But if we're just going based off what that is going to say, higher interest rates means lower prices in the present. When you discount those cash flows back, higher interest rates means lower present value. So that's why some prices could come down, and it also is going to limit inflationary pressure on the market. We've seen a lot of inflationary pressure recently, which has really boosted up a lot of asset prices, real estate, stocks, crypto. And when that starts to go away, well, you might see prices fall. Now, again, it's technically rate hikes are a bullish sign for the economy, but the stock market and markets don't necessarily reflect the overall strength of the economy, if that makes sense. So yes, long-term rate hikes are going to be pretty bullish in my opinion, but we're going to really have to wait and see how the market reacts to everything going on with those rate hikes. That's the quick like breakdown of rate hikes. But they're going to be small and they're going to watch how the market reacts. AMC coming down now for essentially no reason, getting some selling volume into power hour now. Still up 5.6%. GME is now trying to bounce off VWAP at 156.22. We were looking for that breakout at 160. Not looking great right now on that 160 breakout. Do we need to hold 29.63? I mean, we didn't. What's 29.66 is where the 200 is at. What's the significance of 29.63? Do you think that the ION AMC NFT is self-reported now, but at some point we'll be able to register with it with real shares? That would be badass. Yes. I think eventually, yes. As soon as you see a spike up by GameStop, AMC is right behind it. Typically, yes. Yesterday we didn't see that, but that was kind of an off day that we saw. So SPY is trading pretty flat right now. Amy's, I want to see it close above 30. That's honestly what I would really like to see. Close above 30 would be sweet. AMC selling volume, that is short selling, right? Sometimes yes, sometimes no. Sometimes it's the overall market and the algos moving money around. Remember, there's a lot of high frequency trading going on. So when the overall algorithms are going to flip to sell like that, I mean, they're going to just sell. It doesn't mean that they're shorting. They could be shorting. But with AMC on this move today for shorts, it's a little bit dangerous to enter a short position today. You would need to see a confirmation of a downward trend. But what we've seen is honestly a confirmation of bounces right back up after we see these downward selling days on AMC, which if I was a short and I was betting against the company and I saw something like that, I'd probably be like, oh shit, I'm probably wrong. What price is VWAP at? 29.17. What's the RSI looking like on AME? Is it back down to the 30s? 30.65 on AMC right now. It looks like the same size trades are going the opposite way. Yeah. SV was Ross Gerber on Meet Kevin, and he said there's no such thing as a movement. He's an idiot. It's all about numbers, and there's always a number for people to get out of a losing trade. Yeah, the shorts. How are you gonna say something like that on a stock or anything that's up 1,000% in a year? A losing trade? Are you drunk? What are you smoking crack? I probably shouldn't have said that. I'm sorry, YouTube. I apologize. But are you serious right now? A stock that's up over 1,000% on the year, and you're gonna say there's no movement. There's always a number where you get out of a losing trade. A losing trade. It's been one of the top gainers of the year. What are you, stupid? This is what pisses me off. This is why I say that these elitists are not looking at this in the right way. We have people like that are going to say things like that and think that their analysis is better than everybody else from some weird sense of them being able to just like have done this in the past with a situation that is so different than what we're dealing with on AMC and GME and some of these other stocks too that they're trying to short into oblivion. Mike says, settle down. No, I will not settle down. Like, come on. If I came to you and you were up 1,000% on a stock and I said, yeah, it's not a good investment. There's always a price that people get out of a losing trade. You would look at me like I had 17 heads. You'd be like, what? He was talking about the number that the shorts will get out. Nah, because hold on, I don't know if that's true because everybody was saying that he was very, very bearish on AMC. Kind of new here sounds like a Matt rant. I just go on rants. It happens. I like to go on rants. It's fun. Don't settle down, settle up. My number is when they close all their short positions. It's a good number. See what's a losing trade then. Hopped up. I just checked. They all smoke rocks. Dude, like, come on now. That's just silliness. All right. Tesla looks like it's going to bounce off VWAP. SPY's coming back down. Look at the tightness of this range that it's got right here. It's insane. Well, someone got worked up. I feel like I should have mentioned it. SV going to have 70-year-old's blood pressure. Yeah, whatever. I'll survive. Smash the like button. Apes says, Eric, thank you, man. Yeah, if you guys don't mind, just dropping some likes on the stream. Just helps out a whole lot. Cost you nothing to do it. SCV superhero name, Rant Man. That's funny. I feel like they don't even happen in the morning. They just happen in the afternoon every single time. He was actually talking about to Meet Kevin getting out of AMC because Meet Kevin tried to say AMC is a different play because of the movement. Interesting. Yes. So he was saying that it overall is a losing play. All right. So Amy looks like it's coming down to VWAP at 29.17. Watch it there. The SPY is selling off. What's TLT doing right now? This could be a little bit of a bond move affecting. Yeah. So TLT is coming up right now. It's been really uptrending throughout the day. Bond yields are moving right now. So this is kind of hurting a lot of the small cap stocks right now. If we start to see TLT settle down, maybe we're going to get some more action. But with TLT and bond yields freaking out, pushing down the SPY, IWM, we're going to see small caps get hit the hardest on that type of move. Gotta run. Not sure how much I'll be on tomorrow, if at all. Happy New Year, guys. Had a hedge fund. Be safe, man. Don't do anything I wouldn't do. And I'm like, mean that. Like, don't do anything stupid. Ortex released FTDs. Yeah, I looked at it over here. It didn't look all that crazy. 405,000. And that's their weekly total. Like, that's not the running total. That's like the total of the week where they added up, and that's the incorrect number. So it's probably like, I don't know, 50,000. It's nothing crazy. So TLT is still coming up here. Watch out below SPY. Here it comes. Amy, holding up decent. Let's see if it's going to test VWAP and start coming back up. What are bond yields doing right now to make this move? Another big breakout coming? Dave, what are you doing? Are you saying Amy? I'm saying Amy. Oh, here they come. Here they come. Amy. I'm saying Amy. Like the girl's name. ATR, SoFi, and LGVN had a hell of a run. Yeah. So I guess I'm paying a smaller capital gains tax, holding for over a year. Oh, well, nah, you're fine. Doesn't matter. Shorts have to buy over 80 million shares to cover sooner or later. Last time they covered 10 million in one day, the price doubled 100%. Can you check the FTDs on IWM? Yeah. I don't want to look at it on Ortex though, because like it doesn't give us the right, it doesn't present the data well. Come on. All right, FTDs. Oh, hold on. 6 million. When was it the highest? September 20th, 20 million. But it's not actually 20 million. It's like, that's their weekly. Like if you look at it right here, it'll say the week of like, oh, is that a specific? Hold on, Monday, September. Yeah, so this is like at that week. So I don't think that's like the weekly total. It's not like the actual number that we need. He tickled Amy. I did not tickle Amy. When I give Amy its little taps, it starts to come back up. The last time he was on Meet Kevin, Gerber said this squeeze happened when it hit 72. I disagree. I know this question has been asked 100 times, but remind us how we'll know when the shorts have closed after MOAS. That's actually a good point we haven't talked about in a while. We're going to see like a couple of things. We could see overall market sell-off. It's possible. We also could see hedge fund bankruptcies. We're going to see margin requirements go through the roof. We're going to see some wild stuff start to happen on Ortex, like utilization freak out. We're going to see like days to cover freak out, days on loan start to freak out. We're also going to see a little bit of messing around on like the short interest numbers. So, but again, you have to take Ortex with a grain of salt. But the main thing that you're going to have to look at, volume, and what do you call it? Volume and price action. When am I coming to Western Mass? I don't know. My analysis is not better than yours. Vix, please don't yell at me. What'd you say? What'd you say? Jack's dad. I don't think you said anything. You can say whatever you want. I believe Evergrande is going to be the fall of the global market in general. I would actually have to disagree. I think it's all priced in. All right, Amy coming down to VWAP here at, it's kind of hiding right now. Would you say Amy would eventually go inverse with the SPY? Yeah, it's possible. I didn't say, I'm just saying. Okay. Jack's dad, you're good, man. All right. Let's see. GME. 155.60. TLT is now settling down, but we're going to need to see a big move down on TLT in order for SPY to really come back to the upward direction. Spring incoming. There we go. Amy, use that VWAP as a trampoline. Let's go. That would be sweet. Coming in your mask. Stop it. Stop. 2022 going to be a rocket of a year. I'm down for it. I am here for it. If we close above 29, I will go to sleep hate-free. Hey, 11-year-old Ape, you're too young to have hate in your heart. Just relax, buddy. Just relax. Yeah, they might say Evergrande's not going to go bankrupt, but like when you zoom out on AMC, is that inverse head and shoulder forming? Yeah. I mean, it's on the daily, isn't it? Like right here. So it's still going. I mean, we're ready for that pop. Like we're right about ready for that pop, I think. On the daily one. What's 30-minute? I don't even know what the hell I'm looking at there. All right, Amy bouncing off the VWAP, using it as like a little bit of a spring, not too crazy. The 11-year-old stresses me out. Why? He's just bullish, getting into it young. We love him. We love him. Gary Gensler said that GME has not covered, even though it ran up to the high 400s. FOMO buying? Yeah, FOMO buying. And they also said no gamma. So, like, that's impossible. So I just got back in here and noticed everyone's sold all at once, right? Yeah, exactly. I don't trust Bitcoin, says number letters. That's a little random, but okay. Do you think AA will introduce that dilution of millions of shares next year? Doesn't matter. We have to approve it. Okay, we can do this conversation again, but it's going to be really quick. It's going to be about 15 seconds. I will only vote yes if they're going to offer less than 25 million shares at a price higher than all-time highs. That's really it right there, because they can still get it over $1 billion. The volume around that time is probably going to be pretty much fine. I don't want them to limit a price movement by trying to offer shares, but they don't have them right now. They only have 46,000 shares. So if they want to do that after we find like a new like base level, like we're seeing right around 30, go for it. But if not like actually at 30, but at like 100 or like 140 or something like that, then yes. Other than that, I will be voting no. I think their business model can really carry them through. I think that the extra cash that they would raise through an offering would help, but it's not the end all be all, but it would like turbocharge and speed up the process of them clearing out all their debt. No. I honestly, Trey Spider, I actually kind of want them to do it. Here's the thing. It's kind of a weird, I believe that we are 1 or 2 June-like events away from the top blowing off. It could be the next one that happens, or it could be the one after that. But if there is going to be 2 of the June-like events before we really get going, I want them to do it after the second one, because we're going to make a higher low, and it's going to be, most likely it would be higher than 100. Maybe it would be in the $80 range. Doesn't really matter. They'd still be able to raise about $1 billion, maybe a little bit more, without offering that many shares. Then they can really put the nail in the coffin on the short thesis, and then it kind of sets us up for like the shorts really to get nervous. If every single aspect of their financials is tight, locked and loaded, ready to go, you can't really make an argument about it then. Would you still vote yes if there was a dividend included? No, they wouldn't. They would not do that. They would basically be taking our money to then give it back to us. It would not make a whole lot of sense. STV, we need rockets in the chat. Let's do it, people. Run those rockets. 1 million people buy all they can afford. Yeah. Nah, the dividend would be, I want them to be, the dividend would call after. That would come after. That's how I see the offering. Like, yeah, like I want them to do, I'm not opposed to an offering. I know a lot of people are pissed about it because of what, like how it's worked in the past. But again, if AMC did not have the cash that they had right now, it wouldn't matter. It really would not matter. Grandpa Barney, thank you so much for the super special stock option to us, not open to the market. Yeah, I would like them to do like a direct market offering, so we buy it. Just got back from my haircut for STV and added a toasted meatball Subway for trade of my day. There you go. Locked and loaded for the Moas and Power Hour. Jack's dad? Interesting. Dude, you need to move your mouse. Is it over? Sorry. Every time I look at the charts, it looks like your cursor is gap down candle form. Okay, sorry, man. Only if they pay down debt. Yeah, they will. They need to sell apparel. I think they would. I think they could easily do that. The margins on that might be a little slim, but I think they're going to be do it. Are shorts as slimy as they appear? Yep. Biden missed the meeting. He overslept from his nap. I don't think that's real, but I mean, I don't think it would really shock me a whole lot. Let's see. Popcorn. Can we get 40 million in volume? What are we at? 3165. We got 40 minutes left. That's going to be a little bit difficult. I would say 35 million is more likely today. We need a new CEO. Completely disagree. Adam Aaron tweeted, is it something different than what we just saw here? No. So it's about Investor Connect. So we talked about that like within like a minute of it coming out, I think. Boom, boom, coming. Here we go. Agree. We should support our younger apes. Biden's like that movie Weekend at Bernie's. Jeez, Rants. Micron has news. Pelosi loaded options. I saw Google and what was the other one? Google and Disney were the ones that I remember. I don't know if what was it? Micron? I mean, they might have. Adam Aaron is a beast. Yeah, I love Adam Aaron. I think he's done an amazing job. I don't know how you can go against him at all. So no. Roblox? Oh, Roblox was the other one. Yeah. I think we would keep this momentum tomorrow. I think it's very possible. SV, a share offering would be raising money for the company. The dividend would be there to force the shorts into synthetics to be covered. The reserve shares would be safer after the rise. Huh. Yeah, here's the thing. It's kind of like a little paradox. If they're going to do an offering, they can't do a dividend because they're going to have too much debt and they're going to need that money to pay off the debt. But if they have paid off the debt, then there's really no reason to do the offering and attach the dividend to it. You see what I'm saying? 40% shorted. It's some sort of glitch going on over there, but it's just weird. Like they're getting their data, it looks like from Morningstar, but Morningstar has it at 18.88. So there's something in the way that these brokers are trying to relay the data that's completely jacked up, and they're all doing it the same way to come to the same conclusion of 40.25. I think that people forget that AMC was as low as $1.91, and even with the flow of $500 million, we still ran up to 72. 100% M Creeks. Yahoo Finance article. Theater only shift speaks volumes for box office studios. Box office as studios abandon hybrid streaming model. Great article just released. Alvi, where is that? Yeah, here we go. Yahoo Finance 3 hours ago. Let's take a look at this. So this is really good. In 2021, the movie industry deployed multiple experiments to combat the pandemic, primarily led through hybrid streaming releases that, guess what, didn't necessarily work all that well because they just, like, people want to go to the theaters and they don't want to just watch movies for free. And the studios can't make as much money because if they release it for free on a streaming service, they're not going to be able to advertise it enough to get more people to join their service and pay that monthly fee, or they could just get a free trial of 30 days. And that is why that anybody that says that streaming is going to beat movie theaters is a freaking idiot. Next question, please. The at-home versus theatrical fight first made waves at the end of 2020 after Warner Brothers announced that all of its 2021 films will have a day and date release on HBO Max in addition to a cinematic rollout. The studio kept the promise throughout the year, like Dune would have a hybrid treatment. Disney soon followed its competitor's strategy, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, I want to see how they look. I want to see how they figured out that they were idiots. Where's that? Still, the media giant eventually reverted back to a theatrical first strategy in September after the success of Shang-Chi and the Legend of the Ten Rings. Obviously, they were doing better in theaters. Breaking down the numbers, very muddy. Okay, that's a confusing chart. Look at this. Look at how poorly presented this chart is. Whoever's the analyst at Yahoo Finance needs to do better. Like, think, they have an analyst at Yahoo Finance that made this right here. Look at this. This person probably gets paid like $100,000 a year to move around these slides right now. And look at this. You can't even read it. Look at this. This is ridiculous. This is nonsense right here. You know what these people do also? Hey, I'm an analyst. But look at the chart you made. You made a terrible chart. We don't have very much insight into streaming numbers. And even what we do see, it's not remotely comparable. So in terms of how these movies are profiting or not profiting, the water is very muddy. Yeah, well, you have a shitty chart. Younger moviegoers lift box office. Yep. Musical fans, alternative Spider-Man. Yeah, so that's a very, very solid article right there. I like that one. Amy just kind of hanging out around VWAP right here. Did they fix the short interest on Relly? Not yet. Eric, you want the Amy short interest? Got you, buddy. Let's see. 16.82%. We got 1.27 million return shares, 613,000 borrowed. Again, we're still seeing like the reaction from Ortex underestimating the short interest. Yahoo Finances is reliable as one ply toilet paper. That's a bad one. Check Tofik's tweet if you trust him. I don't. I'll come out and say it right now. I don't, because he was one of the people that was saying that puts equal short interest, which is wrong. Why? Let's see. Am I gonna have to rant here? Uh, okay. I mean, it's a call sweep. That's not really hard to mess up if it comes through the wire. So it might be all right. Let's see. FTD Ortex data is out, 405,000. Yeah, it's not from Unusual Whales. Okay, I trust Unusual Whales. Yeah, I don't. He just comes out with wrong stuff sometimes, and I'm like, please stop. Hold on, my news feed is freaking out right now. Oh, return to school delayed to January 5th in Ontario. Ontario to keep 10-day isolation to limit PCR tests of vulnerable persons. Wait, hold on. What? Oh, 2 vulnerable persons. I thought they were like, we're going to shut it down and nobody gets a test. And I was like, hold on, what? But no, that's not that's not what they were saying. Antics. Please don't. He's not going to do that. But yeah, I'm really hoping that my school gets moved online so then I can do this all day and have like my class over here, but just on mute so it looks like I'm there all the time. I'm really hoping my classes get moved online. Did I get into crypto? That's my 2022 New Year's resolution, crypto. Like I got the stock market locked and loaded. We need to get some crypto exposure though. What was the highest short interest on AMC for 2021? You want the estimated or you want like the real number? The real, I'll give you the real number in a second. The Mad Soper, thank you so much for all these supers today. You're being very generous. I really appreciate it. AA can't pay a dividend until debt is fully paid. It would violate the terms of the lender agreement and they'd be super screwed. Yep, 100%. So that could be July of next year. That is what Adam Aaron said in his in the Q2 earnings report. But let's take a look this year to see what the highest short interest was. Here's a fun note. On January 15th, the short interest on AMC, according to the exchange, 8.7%. Now let's look at a high note, 19.93 over here. If we see a number above that, let's see, 19.93 was the highest exchange reported short interest on AMC this year. You got a Discord? Me? I don't have a Discord, no. Maybe I'll make one. I might make one. All right, hold on. What else do we got over here? Acquisition. Rant? Do you want me to rant? I can't. I don't have anything to rant with right now. I got no rant ammo. How much was it in June? 18, I think. May. Oh, 19. Yeah, so the highest short interest, 19.93% on May 28th. AMC's trying to curl back now a little bit. We've got about 33 minutes until the market closes today. This homeless guy asked me for change, so I told him to invest 10K into AMC. Hope he takes my advice. Brands? What? I don't think that's how that works. He's gonna be like, oh yeah, I'll throw this 10 grand in the. No, I don't think that's how that's gonna work. Charles Gasparino, go. I can't. He's just an idiot. Like he hasn't said anything so dumb today that would warrant a rant from me. He doesn't deserve my blood pressure spike right now. He doesn't deserve it. Let's see. Yeah. Also, if you guys don't mind, as we get into the last half hour, just dropping some likes on the stream. If you guys have not done that already, just helps out with the algorithm. Thank you guys so much for doing that. Helps out a whole lot. So thank you guys. Please don't. That's why I left Matt's channel. It gets tiring. Nah, but hey, Bob, have you ever heard one of my rants? Have you heard one? SB needs an OnlyFans where you can post risky trade screenshots. We don't want that. Nah, no pizza, no food rant. Food's not gonna get me today. Like I'm not hungry right now. Rant about how you shorted my mom. Oh God. I actually, oh shit. I have a joke. I'm not gonna do it though. Let's see here. Did I ever tell you how stupid it is not following the metric system? Nah, it's not. You were talking at tray speed today. Is that a compliment or is it not a compliment? Yes, I have. That's not the point. Okay. Yeah, but I feel like my rants are like educational. Like it's always an educational rant about how like something is really stupid and this is why it shouldn't be like that. All you need is 10 grand. Yeah, Rids, you got it right there. That was gonna be my joke, but I didn't want to be the one to say it. When I do rant, AMC technically does. Oh God. All right, that's not okay. So Moderna's doing something right now. Let's see here, people. MACD crossed on Amy. Let's see if she's gonna come back up and get a little action here. Yeah, I don't know. I think we got a half hour left. Let's see if the volume comes back in. I mean, we could have an interesting day tomorrow with the options expiration date, but like it's not like a crazy expiration date. So I liked your rant. It made perfect sense. Deborah, thank you. I appreciate it. If the shorts continue to play the defer game, are you willing to wait a longer amount of time, say a year or more? Yeah, 100%. You Americans need to switch to the same system. Theo Rev, you stop it. I'm not changing. I'm too used to my system. I'm like a boomer. I'm stuck in my ways. You can't change my brain and how it works. Let's see, Bob. That would be great doing. Let's see. What did I do? J Dub's laughing over there. I don't know what you're laughing at, but it's probably pretty funny. Why don't you rant about why people rent? Rent or rant? Oh, we got some more stuff on Ontario. The fourth dose? There's a fourth? What am I, a punch card? There's 4 of them now? What the heck? This is wild. Dude, I got more sick from the than I got from actually getting it. Like the thought, see, I'm an idiot. This is like nobody. Okay, we're not gonna do this. Nope, we're not doing it. Nope. Yep. Nope. We're not gonna. Nope. All right. All right, here we go. Come on, Amy. 29.28 right now. Still up 4.76% right now. SPY is being a little bit of an a-hole. GME's trying to come back up to VWAP. AMC is just kind of hanging around at its VWAP right now. Just kind of hanging out. Let's see. The option chain for tomorrow, what's the number of calls for 30, 31, and 32? Okay, I see I've started something. You guys are going to stop. We're not going to talk about this. I screwed up. I'm a young kid. I said something. Stop it. We're going to have none of that. Okay. Oh, actually, it's a little bit interesting for tomorrow. So 30, 17,000 contracts. 31 is 9,000 contracts. 32 is 8,000 contracts. So on a weekly, like that's not bad. We could see a decent amount of momentum. There was 11,000 at 29. Like that's not bad. 28, 5,000. So that was 15,000 contracts that went in the money today. A little more, 16,000 contracts that went in the money today. Not bad. Ooh, Amy's coming back up here. Come on now. Bounce around STV's VWAP. I guess so. Guys, I need like a rate. I thought I was 35. Dude, I look like I'm 16. You can't even say that. Like, you can't even say that with like any confidence or conviction. Be like, I thought you were 35. You probably heard my voice in a video and you're like, that kid's 14. Then you saw me on screen and you were like, nah, he might be like 18. I'm 22. There's no way I look 35. You can't pull the I'm a young kid card anymore? Yes, I can. I'm in college. All right. You look 12. Thank you. You hurt his feelings. All right. No way you look 35, 20 max. Exactly. AMC in the money calls for the 21st. January, 117,000. Tube sock. I'm an adult now. Nah, guys. Don't take away my innocence. I'm a nice young kid. I thought this was your 36th birthday. I guess so. I mean, it's probably been 36 days since you guys have been. I know 40-year-olds who are in college. And what are they getting? Their 30th PhD. He is 12 pretending to be 22. Interesting. Screw it. I'll be 21 today. Rands is 33. Sorry, man. You're too old. You need to grow a mustache. You look older. I shaved yesterday and now I feel like a child. Don't let them mess with you. You don't look a day over 7. All right, 29.33 on Amy right now, coming back up, still up 4.94. GME's up 0.96, still having a strong day, especially after the day yesterday. TLT is coming down a little bit here. I mean, but it's not really helping out the SPY. The SPY's just kind of on this downward trend going into the end of the trading day today. Don't hate me. I'm long on AMC. I own shares and calls, but bought some puts when at 30 when it hit resistance. I'll be selling them today at close to buy more shares. Yeah, I mean, you can do what you want. The only thing with buying puts is that if they run in the money, they're gonna hedge by shorting. So you're like you're artificially forcing shorts to come out and enter positions. You can do what you want, make your money. If you're using it to buy more AMC, I mean, by all means. The problem is you're probably not gonna make enough money to buy more shares than they had to go out and short, if that makes sense. Amy has aged you. Probably. Turning 21 in a week doesn't mean anything here in Europe, though. Yeah, you guys can get after it when you're like 16, 17. Honestly, it's almost better, though, because you can get, what do you call it? You can get out of your system quicker. No, not everyone had the opportunity to take higher education when they were young. Some make it to it. Interesting. Apes join the channel and get a bullish emoji. We love the channel. Eric, yeah, thanks for all the members in here. You guys are awesome. I really appreciate all of you. Let's see here. We got Adam Aaron tweeted, I'll be waving to all of you live from our AMC Theaters Rose Bowl Parade float with 50,000 flowers. Oh, so he's going to be at the Rose Bowl. That's awesome. Early market on close imbalance, 94 million to the sell side on the SPY. So watch out for SPY down below. Amy coming down below VWAP here. Again, remember, this kind of reminds me of what happened a couple of days ago, 2 days ago, when all of a sudden we just went at the end of the day. You like that noise? I don't like that noise. I want woo. I don't want That's not what we want. You can drink under parental supervision at any age in the UK. Technically, you can drink whenever you want. Like, what are we doing here? Like, you think people are following rules over here? What are we, a bunch of rule followers? Come on now. What are we following rules? 11-year-old ape, though. That would be silly of you to do. You absolutely not. Keith Slater, thank you so much for the super. YOLO invested in ticker symbol STV. Appreciate your live streams, man. Happy New Year. Keith, thank you so much for the super. Happy New Year to you, too. What would happen if every ape bought 1 share a week? You would have 4 million of volume a week. That would suck. It would be really bad. I thought STV was the only 11-year-old ape. You can't party like we party at 18. Yeah, you guys can go to clubs and stuff. But do you have the funds to go have fun at the club in the proper fashion? I would venture to say no. So you kind of have to be older anyway. Do the new LIBOR rules help us? They might have some sort of an effect. Like if you have those LIBOR, like because they were manipulating the London interbank. Wow, what's the word? It's not overnight. I messed that up earlier. It was, I think I have it on Yahoo over here. Maybe it's over here. No, I don't know. I don't have it up anymore. But it was a London interbank something rate. And it can, because they were manipulating that rate. I will buy you a beer in 6 years. Interesting. Whoa. All right, Amy. What you doing here, huh? Struggling a little bit? Back below 29, huh? I wish I could buy Adam Aaron stock. Ticker symbol, the man. Yeah, that would be sweet. Of course we do. We work part-time while at uni, and we get maintenance loan. Oh, yeah. You guys, the way that I do know this. The way that the student loan programs work out, you can get stipends, and the stipends are, like, wild. Like, I've heard of people getting, like lots of money from, like, the UK government from, like, for a student loan. And some of it you don't even have to pay back. Doesn't it get wiped when you're 40? Like, if you don't pay it back when you're 40, it gets wiped, right? Like, you no longer have any student debt. It's crazy how they do it over there. All right, so Amy's looking to bounce back above 29 right now. Let's see if it finds a little bit of support. The SPY is coming down. Everything's kind of bleeding down into the close today. We've got about 22 minutes left, people. Here we go. Also, for everybody new filtering in right now, offered rate, London Interbank offered rate. Yeah, make sure you guys are hitting that like button. Just helps out with the channel. Thank you guys so much for those of you guys who are doing that without even being prompted. You guys are awesome. AA needs a few apes on that Rose Bowl float, maybe 90% of the float. That's funny. It would be really funny if we bought the float for AMC and then we could say we own the float. That would have been a cool thing that we could have done. Too late now, but that would have been cool. Like, we own the float. Haha, that would be cool. Like, they should have done like a GoFundMe or something. Be like, Adam Aaron should have been like, hey, do you guys want to do this? And we would have been like, absolutely, we do. Yeah, like if we owned that, like if we literally paid for 90% of the float, or if we like gave them more money for the float, so we'd own 200% of the float. I think that would be funny. All right, Amy at 28.95 right now, coming down a little tiny bit. Let's see here. You buy me a root beer float? STV, tweet this. Says fit. You want me to tweet that? I'll tweet that. Oh, hold on. I'll go to Adam Aaron's tweet and see if we. next, next time there is a float and we buy it for AMC, please. All right. That's tweeted out there. I'm having fun today, people. I mean, yeah, we're coming down into close. We're still up 3.5% right now. Let's see if we get a little bit of a bounce here. I mean, this is not the way I thought the day was going to end. Does it shock me? Not even in the slightest. All right. I'll put the link to the tweet in hold on. I'll put the link to this tweet in the chat if you guys want to go see it and engage with it, get it out there, because I think that's pretty funny. Here you go. If you guys have a Twitter and you're not following me, make sure you head over there. Oh, shoot. Oh, wait, hold on. We're good. All right, everybody. They are market manipulators. Yeah. Only 100 million shares not in Ape's hands and 4 million Apes by 25 shares. We could actually own the whole float. Damn, we were up like 8%. Yeah, we were up there. We were getting up there. Let's see if we can close above 29. That would be pretty sweet. Can you shout out Betty White, please? She's 100, like today. Congratulations, Betty. All right, this needs to get muted, whatever this is, because it's going to... Oh, wait, I already have none of my notifications on. Oh, M. Kriegs. Oh. If you're still in here, I just saw that. We were talking about injuries. Wow. That was gross. Oh, I just saw that. That one. Ooh, that one gave me the heebie-jeebies. Oh, that was a harsh injury right there. SPY is selling off very, very aggressively into the close right now. It is now red on the day. Amy is still up 3.5%, and the market is having a little bit of a temper tantrum going into the end of the day. No way they will let over 100K calls stay in the money. They will no. Low 20s doesn't matter. It literally doesn't matter. They can't get enough of the calls out of the money in order for it to make a difference. Yeah, your wrist. That was gross. I broke my wrist too. I've done it. I call it the claw. Oh God. Oh God. All right. Amy at 28.95 right now, up 3.54%. The SPY is trying to make a little bit of a bounce here. Let's see what happens. GME is up 0.82%, 155.19. GME doing really, really solid after that really, really solid green day yesterday. All right. What do we got here? Biden Putin call has started. White House official says. Interesting. The call began. Oh, that's why. The call began at 3:50, 3:35. When did this sell-off happen? Nah, right here. That's not really the reason for this. I mean, we're bouncing a little bit now, but not really. AMC selling off a little bit here. Let's see if we have a float. No, we have one in the Rose Bowl. I would love your job. Family, what's your job? Family, what's your job, buddy? We were here August 5th before the next run to 50. If we did that now, they would rip. We would really get it going if we did that run now. In my opinion, and what my analysis shows me on what happens around this time of options going crazy, if we did any type of run like that now, it would be nasty. Surgical assistant? I don't think I would like that. I think I would struggle with that, like significantly struggle. I think I would struggle. All right, everybody. Let's see here. How are we doing? Hey, man, I like this stream. Chat vid keeps it up. Yes, sir. We are over here always having a good time. I'm an RN. You fix crazy stuff. Just finished putting in 5 hips today. That's wild. All right. Amy's looking for that pop over 29 right now. The SPY is selling off a little bit here. It's not having fun at the close. We got 15 minutes left, people. Let's see if we can have a decent time. How about we get some rockets and basketballs going here, everybody? Let's get some. Everybody just start spamming the rockets and basketballs so we can really get going, huh? Let's see. Rockets and basketballs. Let's run it up. Hold on. Let me see what's going on over here. Let's see. Here we go. Rockets and basketballs. Here we go. Nope. Nope. 28.87 on Amy right now. The SPY is absolutely having a poopy time. SPY has irritable bowel syndrome today. Just putting it out there. That's literally what's going on. For no reason. What's the news? Nothing. Yeah, if you work in the medical field, we see some crazy stuff. And yeah. VIX next week, in your opinion, is the earliest they'd hedge the calls that run in the money. A push this week leading into next week could be, yes. It's very, very possible that is a likely scenario. Boing, boing, boom. Yeah, it's getting a little candle here. I want it above 29 at close. If anything, 29 close, that would be very, very sweet. SPY is bouncing back up here. Amy at 28.93. Let's see what happens. Ooh, lucky clovers. I like that. I mean, we kind of started off with the sneezes. We got the sneezes right around here. Then we started bouncing. This was the rant. And then we stopped ranting. Honestly, guys, we stopped ranting and then dank. The rant stopped and then we came right back down. It's because I need a wrench. Hey, is it your birthday? We need the 35.58% Green Day on somebody's birthday. That's what we need. That is what we need. Need a rant? We do need a rant. Anybody got a rant trigger right now that we could really go off with? Is there any way to stack calls in order to force the market makers to pin the price higher and higher? Yes. But it's kind of very frowned upon. We would have to collude in order for it to happen. You would just need a bunch of people to just buy like at the money and in the money strikes with a lot of time. And you just buy those. Because technically you're basically saying, hey, I'm going to put this amount of money in, but the market makers are going to be forced to buy, I don't know, double or triple that amount of money in shares. So it would increase the volume and ramp up the gamma potential, but you can't say that to people and have everybody do it. So like, that's not what I'm saying here at all. Like, don't just willy-nilly go do that. Because one, you would have to have like a very, very concrete plan on strikes, expiration dates, exactly everything to do it. And that is so very not allowed. Let's see. Oh, is Pam in here? What's up, Pam? Pam is back. What's up? Apple pie for breakfast with a nice cup of Joe? No. The OREV. Thanks for the super. Your taste in music sucks. Rant on it. No, it doesn't. My taste in music is awesome. My birthday is 1/11. Watch out. XYZ. Huh? Everybody with beginning January birthdays. That's pretty sweet. Bots tested your sentiment based on your rant in the stock tanks. Stop STV's rants. No, I stopped when I was ranting, we were moving up. When I stopped ranting is when we started to come down. We're at 28.92 right now for anybody that's listening on the audio, but the SPY is coming back down. TLT is moving up with a decent sized candle here, so watch out. January 3rd, 2 more trading days. There you go. Give the like a boom boom, says V-Rod. Yeah, if you guys don't mind just dropping some likes, helps out with the algo. Let's see what we got here. Whoa. Let's see here. Water sucks, Gatorade is better. Actually, Hedgy Tears is the best, which is lemon lime liquid IV. That's what it is. Lemon lime liquid IV is Hedgy Tears. If you can't handle me at my brokenness, then you don't deserve me at my moass. There you go. Let's see here. Who's your favorite musician? I don't think I have a favorite musician. Thanks for all you did this year, STV, and a happy new year, my man. Tom, thank you. I really appreciate it. It takes a second to relay sentiment. Gotcha. No, my sentiment was very bullish. Oh, 29 on Amy right now with 11 minutes to go. Let's see if she wants to go on a run or if she is going to hold this $29 level. That's kind of what I want to see. There's a decent amount of options around here for this week. If we did run in, we could see a little bit more. What the hell, SPY? What are you doing? Nope, 28.91 on Amy. The SPY is not having any fun right now. TLT is coming up. The bonds are moving. Something is going on in the bond market right now. Remember, the bond market closes at 2 tomorrow, so everything past that, pretty much not going to be any bond moves. Like, literally, if the bond market closed at 2 today, we probably wouldn't have seen this. They would have just been like, yeah, whatever. Bonds aren't moving. We would have kept going back up. But the bond yields are still going. It's like, no. Close the bond market. Get it out of here. 29.17 VWAP. Yeah. I mean, I can't see it right now, but that's probably about what it's at. Yeah, 29.17. January 3rd is a Monday. That's fine. I mean, that's fine. I mean, it's not my birthday. I don't know when it is. Why can't AA or RSA do anything to help the squeeze? We kept them alive. They're doing everything they can fundamentally to help the companies to make the short thesis irrelevant. Now, what else can they do? Not a whole lot. That's not their job. They have to do their job to the best of their ability. We've allowed them to increase the impact that they've been able to make doing their job by the amount of capital that we've been able to give them. I hope someone feeds Kenny a mouthful of spiders. That's terrifying. That is absolutely terrifying. I kind of expected us to close just under 29 again. Market makers got to rob us yet again. Yeah, I guess so. I don't think they understand that the Max Payne is no longer 29 and it's not a Friday. Like what's this? Like, come on, guys. Max Payne is not 29 anymore, and it's not Friday. Why are you pushing it down at the end of the day? Like, what's this nonsense? We're still up 3.45% on the day. Doesn't matter what they do. Hedges are trying to stay alive. That's true. 28.92 right now. SPY's trying. I don't see it really moving a whole lot. We got 8 minutes left in the market today, people. Here we go. What's Max Payne? 28. We're all mods on January 3rd. It's all your birthday, right? I mean, I'll have to give the mod out to everybody. I just have to remember who I give it to, so I take it away. If you guys do a good job, though, you might be able to hang around for a little while. Max Payne this week's 28. GME, ouch. Ooh, GME with a big candle, but it came right back up. That was kind of a little, I'm guessing that's a little bit of a fake sell candle. If Amy is going to reflect that too, then it would be a little bit more real, but this was just a weird sell candle on GME. Let's see. Subi Sickness, you'll be a mod. There you go. The only thing Kenny will have left are the roaches under his bed. Yeah, let's see. Amy, 28.92 right now. We got 8 minutes left. It's about to be 7 minutes left. Do a front flip. That sounds terrifying. Is it really my birthday, January 3rd, though? Come on. Don't lie. Don't lie. Come on. None of that. Let's see here. You love roller coasters? Me too. Roller coasters are fun. It's today and on the 2nd. I don't think that's how that works. You can't have 2 birthdays. All right. TLT is still coming up. Spy is trying to make a move back up here too. Amy's at 28.92. We got 7 minutes left. Let's see if she can close above 29. That would be pretty sweet. Need 1K likes before close, says Jason. Yeah, if you guys don't mind just dropping some likes on the stream, just helps out with the algo. I swear on my mom's life, my birthday is January 3rd, 1999. Oh, so you're my age, essentially. But you're gonna be 23. Sens going? Did they get approval? Not moving a whole lot right here. Not moving a whole lot. Let's see what's going on over here. Patience is a virtue. Did I get a haircut? Yeah, I got one yesterday. Any news on Evergrande? I heard they missed a payment to Citibank just recently. Yeah, Evergrande, they're gonna do what they're gonna do. They're just gonna hang out. I don't see it as being a crazy catalyst anymore. I think it's a lot of it's priced in. Spy's coming back up here. We got 28.92 on Amy. Whoa, family! Thank you so much for becoming a member. Shout out to all of the members that come in and support the channel. You guys are awesome. I really, really appreciate each and every one of you guys. Thank you so much, family. I appreciate it. Did my hair grow? I mean, it was growing very, very fast. That's why I needed a haircut. Amy coming down a little bit. 28.87 here. Crypto is falling. Interesting. Where's that effing spring, Amy? Maybe after hours. I don't know. I mean, we're still up 3.3. I mean, this is a solid move. Thank you, bud. Family, I don't see the bowl next to your name yet. Maybe it takes a minute to come back. How do you become a member? What is a member? It's just for anybody who wants to support the channel. It's just the join button if you want to. You guys don't have to if you don't want to. But for those of you who do, I really, really appreciate it. Thank you, guys. Heard a rumor that AA could do convertible bonds and dilute the market by 300 mil. Is that possible? He's not going to. Why would he offer more convertible bonds? Patience is a virtue. And he would basically just be adding more debt to AMC. He's not going to do it. What was the reason for the drop so abruptly? I don't know, man. The Spy is just having a terrible time right now. The Spy is very, very upset at life right now. Matt's Duck Suspenders. Thank you so much for the big super. I appreciate it, man. March 8th, 1950. You could be my grandson, STV. Whoa. I could also be your son if you had kids later in life. You would be like, how old are you? 70? 72. Wow. That's awesome. Colton, thank you so much for becoming a member. I really appreciate it, man. Members incoming. Thank you guys. I really appreciate that. JetBlue canceling flights. Move my classes online. Move them. Put them online. Do it. Please, God, put my classes online. The Spy's in the bathroom. Oh, well, that's aggressive. Oh, man. Could the Ion AMC worth anything after MOAS? It could be. Probably not, though. All right, we got 3 minutes left, everybody. Let's see here. I don't see this join button. Maybe it's not on mobile. Don't skip school, you slacker. No. I'm skipping school. I'm not going. I will not be going. Welcome, gang. What's up, Supermom? How you doing? Carnival canceling cruises too. Move them online, please. If you want to fearmonger like this and cancel stuff, put my classes online. I will literally have the best GPA ever. If you make me go in person, I'm not going to go. I just won't. I know Pam's going to be in here yelling at me about that, but I don't think you can on mobile. Oh, that's fine. I mean, you guys don't have to join if you guys don't want to. That's not what I'm trying to do here. You guys definitely don't have to join if you don't want to. We got 3 minutes left. 28.83. 84 on Amy. We're still up 3%. The Spy is absolutely pooping itself right now into close. Down 0.35%. $1.65 on the Spy. Honestly, with this big move, Amy's holding up pretty well. Like with this new move and Amy's just kind of hanging out up here. I mean, I remember we've seen days like on the Spy where it just really tanks. Drop by just in time to drop a like. Thank you, Rhode Island. I appreciate it. You YouTubers have Adam Aaron blinders on. Interesting. Because he's done so many terrible things for the company. Yeah, right. They removed the join button. Freaking YouTube playing with me. They really don't want it over 30. Nah, they're shorting the VIXs, causing. Now, if they were shorting any type of volatility index, it would be. Everything else would be going up. If they were pushing the VIX down, it would be different. If the VIX goes up, that's typically when volatility spikes. Unless you're saying they're shorting me. Crazy market. Why are we using TA still? What else are you gonna do? Sit here and watch it and have no idea. Like I get people say like TA like is like, oh no, you can't use it, but like it's relevant. Like it's gonna follow some things. 1 minute left, people. Here we go. TA is no longer valid when they post manipulated data. I mean, that's not TA though. Like charting, I think is more TA than like looking at data. Like you could even classify data as fundamental, like sort of in the fundamental analysis category. Oh, Amy's getting a little bit of buying volume coming into close. Is it going to shoot up 12 cents? We got less than a minute left to see if it's going to happen. I don't think we're going to get that close above 29. She's fighting right now. We're at 29.80 right now, up 3.4%. Let's see what happens here. STV is not short. Nah, I'm like 6'2". Not that tall, though. Okay, ding, ding, ding. The market is closed. So we had the SPY down 0.26% today, $1.25. It was looking pretty good throughout the day, and then just kind of bled out through the end. Amy was having a very, very strong day before we saw the overall market start to freak out. It held up very well, still up 3.43%. Very, very, very good today. We are setting up for that gamma run. We're going to be going over that in tonight's video. We have a lot of good things to talk about that happened today. So let's see. We had GME up 0.81%, $1.25. So everything looked pretty good today. Let's see here. I hope everybody had some fun. Thank you to all of the members and everybody else that just comes in here and hangs out too. Everybody that's showing support, being positive, especially when we see those like random BS moves that happen. But yeah, so I will be live tomorrow at 8:30 in the morning. I will also have a video coming out for you guys tonight at 7:15. 7:15 Eastern. So make sure you guys are prepared for that. That is going to wrap up the stream. My clock is not wrong. It's 4:01 right now. So that is going to wrap up the stream for today. If you guys don't mind, just dropping some likes on the stream on the way out as usual. But other than that, thank you guys so much. This was a very, very fun day, and I will see you guys in the video tonight and stream tomorrow morning. Peace.